Good evening, everyone, or good afternoon, not good evening here, as already messing up here as we go live on the air on WCCI, your area sports leader. I'm Kyle Leach, joined by Kurt Folk, coming to you live from Pawnee, Illinois today. Kurt made the trek down here. Beautiful day for football, don't you say?
Yeah, perfect outside today. It's nice, a little cooler weather than what we're used to here, it seems like so far this year, but this is football weather. You know, people talk about the rain, but this right here I think is what a fall afternoon football game is meant to be played in. Should be a nice afternoon for a good football game.
Yeah, weather's a little better today than it was last night for a football game, so we kind of lucked out there. But yeah, set up here in the new Crow's Nest here at Pawnee High School. Beautiful campus they got here in Pawnee. Has a nice trip down here, and the town very well decorated, supporting the Indians here too. And they got a good football team here, Kurt. They come in at 4-2. They won last week, shutting out West Prairie by a score of 30-0. So they come in 4-2. Very solid club here today, and one the Missiles cannot take lightly here today.
Yeah, no, the Missiles got to come ready to play. I know preparation was a big point of emphasis this week for the Missiles, getting things ready. But you know, Pawnee having a great season here, looking to extend and to a 5-win season and get themselves headed towards the playoffs. But Missiles got to take care of business here and keep pushing, improve each week.
Making sure we're still connected here. I do believe. We apologize for any connections. We do not have a great connection here in the booth. Checking, making sure we're still on air. But yeah, Missiles come in number 2, coming off their first loss of the season, Kurt. And I don't know if the players feel this way, but it feels like a long time since you got to play Amboy sitting after a loss. Makes for a longer week.
Yeah, it was a long week already with the Saturday game, longer week than kind of a little different preparation for these Saturday games, but coming off the loss to Amboy.
All right, welcome back to Pawnee High School, or good afternoon if we're just coming on for the first time here. Our connection is not great here using our hotspot here in Pawnee High School. I'm Kyle Leach, joined by Kurt Folk, as we made the trek down here to Pawnee, Illinois. A little over 3-hour drive, Kurt, but a beautiful day for football here in Pawnee.
Yeah, we made it down here. Brought the whole crew in a van down. Nice little trip. Took a little over 3 hours to get here, but yes, beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous afternoon for some football here. Sun shining. There's a cool brisk in the air, but that should make it good football weather.
Yep, absolutely. Missiles coming in 5-1. They come off their first loss of the season last Friday at home to Amboy by a score of 32-20. And a good game. I think a game that was even closer than that 32-20 score, Kurt, as the Missiles lose by 12 to number 1. It was number 1 versus number 2. It lived up for the billing for the most part, but credit to the Clippers. They came in and dominated that game for the most part.
Yeah, if you look at Amboy, like, you got to give Amboy the credit. They came in, they played that game. I think what the Missiles can take from that game is your loss happened in week 6 and not week 10. Sometimes you can learn a lot from losses, a lot more from a loss than you can from a win. And I know that the talking point this week was preparation. They got themselves prepared for this game, a game that an opponent we can't look past. But if you look at that Amboy game, I think we made some key mistakes, so hopefully we can clean things up today.
All right, going to take a break here as I think we're having some connection problems. We'll be back on your sports leader, WCCI. Ashley has us back in the studio. Ashley, send me a text message here, or if we're back on. This cannot get connection. I got it here, so I don't even know when we lose connection. That's what makes it tough here, as we're on your area sports leader, WCCI, set for 8-man action between the Pawnee Indians coming in at 4-2 against the number 2 rated Milledgeville Missiles coming in at 5-1. Said Pawnee 4-2. They lost their opener at Ridgewood, 44-0. They had 4 straight home games to start the year. Then they defeated Decatur Unity Christian by a score of 50-12. AFC they defeated here at home 66-6. West Central they defeated 56-12. As I think we lost us again here, so hold on one second. underway here in Pawnee, and Pawnee's ball to start things. And making one-man miss and turning upfield for a nice gain is Wart. That would be number 9, Carson Wart. It's going to be third and short here for the Indians' first possession of the ball game here, Kurt.
Yeah, things are just kicking off here. Pawnee took the ball to start here. A couple nice plays to start the game. Good gainers right off the bat. Whistle's defense looking for a third down stand here, maybe even push them back a little bit.
3rd and 2 here for the Indians. First possession of the game. It's a beautiful Saturday here in Pawnee, Kurt.
Yeah.
The Milledgeville Missiles 5-1 coming on off a loss last week to Amboy facing Pawnee. They come in at 4-2. They shut out West Prairie last week 30-0. A team the Missiles can't take lightly here, Kurt.
No, they look like a very solid ball club. They got a lot of people out there. They got size. Looks like they got some speed. So Missiles got to take this one seriously.
Ort's going to have a first down for the Indians and maybe more. Several missed tackles here for the Missiles. Turns in only about a 4 or 5 yard gain, but Ort being elusive out there for the Indians to start this ball game.
Yeah, not a huge gain there, but they're showing good play here. They've gained 4 yards each of their first 3 plays here. Take that one for a first down, another game of 4 yards. Missiles got to wrap up here. Got to grab on. Got to see that. They seem like they were known for that team defense flying to the ball. They got to get that going here.
That sounds like maybe they lost us on WCCI. We'll keep it here on the YouTube stream as 1st and 10 for the Indians. Now we have motion.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play will move the Indians back here. See if the Missiles can't use this to get something going.
Kurt, I'll let you take the talk, and I'm going to handle the duties here trying to get connection on WCCI here.
Yeah, if you're listening on YouTube, please stick with us here. We're trying to get the WCCI feed up and running here, too. If you've ever traveled south this way through Bureau Valley area there, it seems like you start to lose cell phone service and you pick back up a little bit near Peoria. So we're working on that, but stick with us here as we get things going. Pawnee's got the ball 1st and 15 here. Quarterback's going to keep the ball here. Nothing doing. Missiles, nice job flying to the ball. That time we got Bryce McKenna in on the tackle. Wyatt Minor's in there.
Forward with the key. Taken down by number 64. Wyatt Minor.
Lost about a yard on that play. It's going to be 2nd down and 16 for the Indians here. Okay. Again, first drive of the game. Beautiful day for football here.
Yep. All right.
Indians looking the pass. He has a man underneath. Dropped the ball. Missiles catch a break there. He had a man open.
14 Kingworth passes intended for number, what was that, 7? 9, Carson Ward. We'll bring up Indians 3rd down.
3rd down here for the Indians. The Missiles are going to get a stop here. You got to think the Indians are going to be looking to punt on 4th down. Big play here for the Missiles. Get their first look with the ball. Defense needs to step up here. Indians break the huddle. Quarterback number 14, Ward, back to pass again. He's got pressure underneath. Taken down there for a sack by the Missiles on 3rd down. Nice play there by number 59, Jacob Promenschenkel.
All right, I'm back, Kurt. We're going to have to do talking through our phones here. Hopefully you'll be able to pick up our audio. We apologize. It just did not have connection through our Verizon hotspot down here. So if you're listening on WCCI, be patient. Also on the YouTube stream here is having connection issues. Technology is great as long as it's working.
Yeah, when it's working, it's awesome.
All right, here the punt. Fegans to punt. Going to go, should be short kick out of bounds. Well, Missiles will take over 1st and 10, ball on their own 38. So hopefully you're listening on WCCI, as I'm not. Yep, looks like we're still connected there. Your area sports leader, Kyle Leach, Kurt Folk, having some connection issues, so the audio may not be great today, guys, but we appreciate you listening. Got to stream it through my cell phone here, Kurt, because we're going to have to
whatever
yell
works.
into the phone.
Whatever works. We'll try to talk louder. Hopefully y'all can hear us out there. Whether you're on WCCI or YouTube, stick with us. Missiles are going to take over for their first time with the ball here.
First and 10 for the Missiles, and a surprise, Kurt, Evan Shank in at quarterback for the Missiles. Going to take the first snap, going to try to run it off to the right side. He's going to be thrown down for a loss. Number 47 there, Grant Walker on the stop.
Yeah, Evan Shank there, number 10, sophomore, getting his first start here for the Missiles at quarterback. The usual perennial all-state, 8-man all-stater, Connor Nye, coach's decision. He is out today, so Evan gets the start. Watching Evan there in warm-ups, he throws a nice ball, smart kid, likes football. He'll make some good decisions here for the Missiles.
Yep, breaks a 28-game starting streak for Connor Nye.
Yeah.
Started every game since the sophomore year. Out today for the Missiles, Evan Shank, the sophomore under center. Shank going to hand it off to Johnson. Johnson looking for a hole. Got a little bit of room. And the keep pushing the pile there, driving the feet forward, and he's going to gain close to 10 yards.
Yeah, good play there on second down to kind of regain that yardage we lost on the first down play. Makes it a better, more manageable third down play here for the Missiles.
Third down and about 3 here for the Missiles. Ball on their own 45-yard line. Missiles 5-1, number 2 gets 4-2 Pawnee here today. Beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Pawnee. Shank under center, double tight end set, I formation behind him. Oh, bobbles the snap, and there's the issue with the new quarterback, Kurt.
Evan able to get a little bit out of that play, but yeah, you kind of wondered going in. You know, I do think Evan got most of the reps in practice this week, but he's used to working with the JV center, so that's always going to be an issue anytime there's a new quarterback in.
Gain of 1, so 4th and 2 for the Missiles. Decision time here for Coach Roble, Coach Grenoble. Looks like the Missiles are going to go for it here, Kurt.
Near midfield here, I think if we can get a good exchange here, we got to have confidence that we can pick this up.
Shank under center, I formation behind him. Looks like Spencer Nye and Tom Smith in the backfield. Got a stoppage in play for equipment issue here. Said, apologize for maybe the poor audio quality here on WCCI here today. Coming through our cell phones, would not work through the hotspot here today. Shank under center. Gonna hand it off to Tom Smith, and he's gonna be met at the line of scrimmage and not gonna get it. Pawnee's gonna rise up with a stop, and they're gonna take over 1st and 10 ball on their side, or on the Missiles territory here.
Missiles tried to go with the first back up there, Tom Smith, but met right at the line, a little behind the line of scrimmage there. Nice defensive stop there by the Indians.
No gain on the play, so Pawnee takes over 1st and 10, ball on the Missiles 46-yard line. Missiles defensively here today. Defensive line, Carter Livingood, Bruce Raymond. Linebackers, Wyatt Miner, Spencer Nye, Micah Tom Smith, Bryce McKenna, Evan Shank, and Connor Johnson. 1st and 10 for the Indians, coming out of shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Single back to the left of the quarterback. Going to be a pitch to the left side here.
There.
Number 3 there is going to be Coyne. Going to pick up a couple here, 2, maybe 3 yards. Give them 3.
Another decent effort there for the Indians on first down.
Be second, yep. Positive, keeping the chains moving ahead instead of getting behind. 2nd and 7 for the Indians.
Milledgeville back to, I think we changed it up a little bit last week against Amboy, but we have our 2 down linemen here again today. Everybody else up. Backers, cornerbacks.
2nd and 7 for the Indians. Shotgun formation, wing to the right. Quarterback Ward under center. Going to be kind of almost a reversal here to the side. Missile sniffed that out. Kurt McKenna stayed home.
Yep, very well played there by Bryce McKenna. Bruce Raymond broke through the line to maybe break that play up slightly there at the beginning. Tried a little razzle-dazzle there by the Indians, but Missile's able to read it. Bryce McKenna not getting lost in the play, just stays home, makes the tackle.
No gain on the play. Be 3rd and now 8.
Bruce Raymond was in there. Carter Livingston now subs in on this 3rd down play.
3rd and 8 for the Indians. Big play here early in this game. We're still scoreless. 6 minutes to go here in this opening quarter. Ward, shotgun formation. Coyne goes in motion to the right. It's going to be a pitch to him out the right side. Breaks 1 tackle, but not another. Going to be about 3rd and about 5 here.
Yep, able to get past Spencer there in the backfield to gain a little yardage there. Good job there by the Missiles, limiting the yardage there. It's going to come up to 4th down. Got to imagine they're going for it here. I got some good news. I got a text from Betsy Leach.
All right.
Says that we're coming in on both YouTube and WCCI well. They can hear us well.
right.
So
I think I know her.
you do? I was going to ask if you guys have met.
Yes. 4th and 5 here for the Indians. Ball on the Missiles 41-yard line. Shotgun formation for Ward. Back goes in motion. That's Coyne. Maybe just trying to draw the Missiles offside here, Kurt. And now they're going to take a timeout. We'll keep it right here on your Area Sports Leader WCCI. As one, I'm not really sure how to go to commercial too well and hear back on there being my cell phone, so we'll just keep it right here on your Area Sports Leader WCCI. Didn't get to do much pregame.
Yeah, not
Kurt,
much
so.
pregame. A lot of pregame with the equipment, but
Yep, other scores from last night. Amboy 68-0 win over AFC. Peoria Quest dropped a 50-22 game to River Ridge. Orangeville 56, Rockford Christian Life 18. Polo 52, Blue Ridge 12. Hiawatha 64, Alden Hebron 43. And NUIC action, Dakota 20, Galena 0. Dupec 46, Fulton 14. Lee Wynn 46, EPC 6. Stockton 46, West Carroll 6. Forreston in action, 2 o'clock today up in Forreston. They take on Gibson City, Melvin Sibley in that one. So 4th and 4. Pawnee going to go for it coming out of this timeout, Kurt, or you think they're going to pin us deep here?
they might be, you got to think they're coming back out maybe with their punter here. They tried to get us off sides. I mean, it's not a bad thing to try here early in the game. I think they pretty much go exclusively out of shotgun, it seems, so it does look like we're going to go for it, but maybe he'll just kind of send one off here, pin us back deep in our zone.
Ward under center, going to be a pitch off to the left. He's got
fly the ball
some
here.
running room, but he's not going to get there.
Gonna
Living
come up
good,
short.
and McKenna going to come up about a yard short there.
Bryce McKenna with the initial hit, finished off there by Carter Livingood. Let's take over on downs.
Ward with 4 more yards, but for a ball carrier averaging 4 yards a carry, maybe you don't want that on 4th and 5, Kirk.
Yeah, looking for 5 yards on that play, I think. But nice defensive play there by the Missiles. Bryce McKenna, like we said, coming up, making the initial hit there. Followed up by Carter Livingood to really make sure he didn't cross that line to get the first down.
Missiles go shotgun, double to the left, doubles to the right. Shank in the shotgun formation. Gonna take it, just be a quarterback draw up the middle, and he's gonna get tackled forward. Nice play there by, I believe that's 35. Colin Chevalier. I drove a car similar to that.
Yeah, I would say, is that
Cavalier, I guess that
Cavalier? Yeah, that's what it is.
Yes, it's making a car joke. Nice tackle there by
Yeah, this Pawnee
Chevalier.
defense so far, not relenting anything. They're big up front.
3 for Shank, 2nd down and 7. Tom Smith with a decent push here this time, dragging defenders, and I think he's going to have a first down.
Nice play there, nice run by Micah Tom Smith. Good push up front that time. That's what you want to see the line doing that. The line's got to do that a little more often. Start things off there, then let our backs finish it.
Yep, you know, this is going to take a while for the Missiles to find their footing here in this one, Kurt. Like I said, the All-State quarterback is not in there today. Started 28 straight games for the Missiles, so a whole different feel at the start of this one.
It's a little bit different look, and you got to think about even just the little things that Connor probably did for the team. You know, he's got a great arm, can sling it around, but you got to think about the little things he did, and that's kind of stuff that we got to try and cut down there.
Shank bobbles the snap again. Going to be no gain on the play. That's been an issue here in this ball game, the snaps.
Yep, that's the second one early. That's pretty much got to have no more of those the rest of the game.
Short loss on the play.
You talk about timely errors in sports sometimes, and that, you know, that comes after a nice run that got us a first down. I'd like to come back with something again. So you got to cut down on those timely errors there.
Yep, Stacy Bonds, thank you for tuning in. 2nd and 11 here for the Missiles. Ball on their own 49-yard line. Pistol formation for Shank and the Missiles. Shank going to toss out to Johnson. Johnson out the left side, and he's going to be tackled by a host of Indians right at the sticks. Maybe another short loss. Nope, right at the sticks
right
again.
Right at the sticks, right at the original line of scrimmage there. Pawnee defense doing what we talked about with our defense several times. I think all 8 of them were at the ball by the end of that play.
So 3rd and long here for the Missiles. 3rd and 11. Ball on their own 48-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. As Coach Pawnee is going to take his second time out. He did not like something there. With that, we'll take a short break, and we'll be back on your sports leader, WCCI.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
All right, welcome back here. 3rd and 11 for the Missile. Shank back to pass.
Looking for a screen
Looking
here.
for a screen, and it's going to be ended up caught by Micah, but ball's on the ground, and the Indians recover. That play just had disaster written over it from the beginning there,
The
Kurt.
play didn't look good from the start, but then it kind of picked up a little bit when Micah caught it, and then went back down to misery again when he dropped it. Pawnee able to pounce on it. They'll take over near midfield here. Starting in Missiles territory.
So Tom Smith with the fumble. And the Indians get the ball right back where they left off here just about. 1st and 10 for the Indians. Ball on the Missiles 48-yard line. Shotgun formation for Ward and the Indians. Ward. Coin goes in motion. Gonna fake it to him. Gonna up the middle to Ward. He goes nowhere.
Number 9, Carson Ward with the carry.
Johnson, Promenschinkel, and Nye on the stop. Loss of 2 for Ward on that carry.
Nice job again for the defense breaking down there and staying home, not falling for that initial fake. But it is good to see Pawnee with some misdirection, multiple options there on each play, it seems.
Yep, 2nd and 12 for, well, 2nd and 13 for the Indians. Ball back on their side of the field, their own 49-yard line. 1:54 to go here in this opening quarter. We're still scoreless here in Pawnee. Milledgeville, Missiles, and the Indians here. Shotgun formation once again for Ward. Coin goes in motion once again. Fake it to him. Ward's going to drop back to pass. Going to be pressure. Going to throw it out. And, almost through the hands of Shank and one off the receiver there, Kurt. He had a chance for that.
Everybody had a chance for that ball. That ball was intended out there for Fulton. Went just over and through the hands of Evan Shank and then bounced right off the chest to Fulton.
3rd and 13 now for the Indians.
I'd like to see maybe a little tighter coverage there downfield. Not letting anybody behind you like that.
Johnson had the deep coverage there, but still, Shank got a little shallow there in his coverage there.
A nice ball thrown there by Ward between the two defenders there because, you had a defender deep and Shank underneath, but I think Evan needs to make sure he's not letting him behind him, being
Indians
a little
going to have to go
coverage.
quick here. 8 seconds as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Ward, shotgun formation, back to his left. Going to take the snap, look to his right. Going to be pressured and going to throw it complete to Coin, but he's tackled immediately there by Spencer Nye. No gain on the play.
Pass completed, number 3, Dakota Coin. Taken down by number 46, Spencer Nye.
Now I believe they will punt it here.
Just gonna say, you got to think they're going to punt here. The ball was moved back behind the 50.
See if maybe a special teams play can spark us here tonight, Kurt.
Micah's taken 1 or 2 back this year, hasn't he?
Yes.
For a touchdown.
Yep.
So
Higgins back to
it's
punt
there,
here.
but I think that's maybe what it needs to come from. Something on special teams or defense to get your offense going.
Higgins going to punt it. Going to be a good punt. Goes over the head of Tom Smith. Going to pick it up on his own 10-yard line. Tom Smith looking for room. Got a wall over there on the left side. Here comes the flag.
Flag thrown.
Flag on the play.
Could be a blindside block or one in the back.
Block or a crackback, something there. I think we got called for that last week against Amboy on our opening drive.
So he returned it up near the 35, but Missiles are going to be pinned back deep in their own territory here with 49 seconds to go here in this first quarter.
You like to see the aggressiveness, but sometimes you just got to think there. Was he already past him? Those are the types of hits that I'd like to see happen right at our line of scrimmage.
Did he give the signal, Kurt? I didn't even see it.
I never saw the signal, no.
Okay. 10 yards back, so the Missiles going to have a 1st and 10, ball on their own 11-yard line, it looks like. 1 or 2 more plays maybe in this quarter.
Promising return there, brought back by the silly mistake penalty there.
Bryson Worsham, I believe, has checked in at tight end here, the right side. As fumble, as we got I believe a new quarterback in there. Bryce McKenna in there. I couldn't see it from here, but I just seen Evan Schenk on the sideline. So,
yeah, Bryce McKenna, number 35, took that snap. That moved Bryson Worsma out to one of the ends.
So loss of about 3 there. Missiles just self-inflicted wounds here, Kurt.
Yep. Got to get the center quarterback exchange underway.
2nd and 13, ball on their own 8-yard line. 19 seconds here to go for this first quarter. McKenna under center. Hand it to Tom Smith. Tom Smith through the right side. He's got some room to run. Micah out across the 20. Going to have a first down for the Missiles. Out near the 23, 24-yard line.
Micah did a nice job finding. There was just the slightest little hole there created, and a nice job finding that hole with a little patience, and then got a block out here. Was it Johnson or Worsama got a block out here to spring him a little bit further out to pick up first down.
All right, that's going to do it here. After 1 quarter of play, Milledgeville 0, Pawnee 0. We'll be back on your Sports Leader WCCI after this quick break. Welcome back here, your Sports Leader WCCI. Kyle Leach joined by Kurt Folk, and first quarter went by pretty quick here, Kurt.
Yeah, quick first quarter here. No scores on the board. Kind of a defensive battle so far.
So 0-0. Missiles did pick up a first down, pinned deep in their own end. Now they're out to at least the 24-yard line after Tom Smith goes for 16 yards.
Micah, they're able to give us what feels like a little bit more breathing room, a little bit more field to work with. We've had some technical difficulties, but it sounds like we still got people listening. I know my wife and kids and the in-laws, her parents, are listening to us on YouTube. My good friend Jason Brokaw, who lives near here in Springfield, listening in his garage.
All right. Now Johnson out the right side. Missiles creating a little bit more push here on the offensive side of the ball. Johnson going to be gaining 4, maybe 5. Looks like 4. Yep, no, the Millville Tavern there in town had the game on here today as well.
Perfect.
Any farmers? Now it's going to be harder for me to read my phone since it's tied up with the connection here. I know all the farmers around the area. Wastener Farms, Smith Farms, Daler Farms. A lot of farming being done today, so hopefully they're tuned into their tractor combine. We appreciate you guys.
Sitting there waiting to fill your bin, tune us in.
Tom Smith pitched to the left, going to make a nice cut, running through defenders.
Nice run there by Micah. Pick up another first down for the Missiles.
Gain about 7 more there for Micah. So 1st and 10 for the Missiles. First time all game, a little flow to the offense here, Kurt.
Yep.
It's like Evan is back in,
Evan's
possibly.
going to come back in, possibly. I think that's going to move Bryce back out to one of the wideouts.
1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on their own 37-yard line. Shank, pistol formation. Spencer Nye behind him in the backfield. 2 wide receivers to the right. Shank takes a snap. Gonna look to roll. Gets it out to Livingood, and he can't come up with it. Ball was a little short, but Evan took a shot there as well. From number 47, Grant Walker with the pressure.
Did a nice job really even getting that ball off. Did leave it a little short and a little behind Carter there. Did hit his hands. He took a shot.
So 2nd and 10 now for the Missiles. So 2 different quarterbacks already seen action today. Looks like McKenna going to have his turn once again. So one position we haven't had to worry about the last couple of years, Kurt, is the quarterback position.
I think you can see how spoiled you can get sometimes.
McKenna gonna do a quick trap to Nye. Ball on the ground again. I believe Pawnee has it. 2nd time the Missiles have put the ball on the ground, and the Wart recovers it for the Indians into Missile territory even.
Yeah, gonna have good starting field position here for the Indians. Again, you don't ever want mistakes, but timely mistakes. It seems like we got something going there. Found success running the ball.
1st and 10 for the Indians. Ball on the Missile 41-yard line. 11:41 to go. 2nd turnover of the game here for the Missiles.
Talked about it. I think the defense needs to step up here and be the ones that get some. Turn something here, get some momentum going.
Ward shotgun formation. Coin wing to the right. Going to be Ward off the right side. Short gainer there for a yard.
Taken down by number 64, Dalton Adamick.
2nd down and 9 for the Indians. 11:20 to go here in this first quarter, or first half. Milledgeville 0, Pawnee 0. A couple other big games in 8-man today as well. South Beloit and Milford's a big one, as well as Martinsville and South Fork. Now they go under center for the first time today is Ward. Wing to the right. Ward going to hand it to
the first up back there right behind him.
Ward for no gain, maybe a 1. Half a yard. Give him no gain. Looks like going to be 2nd down and 9.
Sticks aren't moving. They're going to say no gain out there on the field. I don't know if they saw something there, just trying with a quick hitter, but yeah, first time under center today.
Third down and 9 here for the Indians. The Missile defense can rise up here again. Get some pressure on the quarterback here. Promentrinkle and Levingood, the lineman. Ward, shotgun formation. Coin goes in motion. And going to set up the screen to Ward. He's got room out front. Ball's out. Ball's out. Who come up with it? Looks like the Missiles do.
They have it. That could be the play the Missiles needed on defense. Get things going here.
Carter Levingood comes up with the recovery. Not sure who punched it out, Kurt. I didn't see, but boy, the Indians ran a great play there. Had some room for Ward out front. Ball pops out. Missiles recover it.
Yeah, initially the way our defense had shifted, I thought we read some there, but really they nicely designed and ran screen pass there by the Indians, but timely error.
Yep, all the motion went to the left. They set the screen up to the right. Well executed. Just a first fumble of the game here for the Indians. McKenna under center, going to roll out to his right, looking for Levingood, and it's complete for 4, maybe 5 yards.
Yeah, Carter had to go down and get that one, but positive play on first down.
Gain of 5.
Maybe you need sorry, Kyle.
Nope, you're fine. Go ahead.
Maybe need to look to just simplify things here and use speed and power, quickness that we have.
Yep. Travis, I appreciate you listening in. We're not sure what the status Connor and I just told pregame coach's decision before the game that he is not in there today. So kind of surprise to everybody here. As McKenna going to hand it to Spencer 9. He's met right at the line of scrimmage by 33, Nick Rice. Gain of 1, bring up a 3rd and 4. 9:15 to go here in this first half. I'd like to get a first down here so you don't have to punt from deep in your own end here, Kurt.
Yep, whatever play we got that's a guaranteed about 5 yards here, we need to run.
I'd run that play a lot.
Yeah, if we have that in our, I don't know why we haven't ran that yet. If we have that in our arsenal.
3rd and a long 4 here. McKenna under center. Gonna drop back to pass, and he's got Spencer Nye just overthrown.
Just over top.
So 4th and 4. Got to believe the Missiles will punt here, ball on their own 32-yard line here.
Yeah, you got to imagine the punt team's coming out here. You don't want to give them the ball. Field position here.
Actually, 34-yard line. They're on 34.
Well covered. 3rd down play there by the Indians.
Although maybe they won't. Nope. Dalton Adamek back to punt here for the Missiles. Number 7, Eric Bettis, set back to return it here for the Indians. Good snap. Good kick, but right down the middle. Bettis is going to have some room to run here off the right side.
Nice job there by Micah and Spencer.
Good field position here once again for the Indians. They'll have it 1st and 10, ball on their own 49-yard line. Defensive battle here so far, Kurt. Both defenses, offenses have each coughed it up once, Missiles twice, and some self-inflicted mistakes by the Missiles as well in this one.
So early here, it's looking like it might come down to whichever defense scores first.
So that could be
might be a defensive score that's the difference in the game here.
8:41 here to go in quarter number 2. Pawnee 0, Milledgeville 0. 1st and 10 for the Indians, ball on their own 49-yard line. Ward comes out, doubles to the right, doubles to the left. Shotgun formation. Rice goes in motion, and now Ward going to scramble to his left. He's going to throw it to Rice. He's going to be tackled
nice
immediately.
Tackle there by Wyatt Miners.
Number 14, Canyon Ward's pass is complete to number 33, Nick Rice.
No gain on the play. Rice's first reception of the ball game. 2nd and 10 now. Second and 10 for the Indians. So approach 8:10 to go in the ball game.
So far, I like the look of this Pawnee offense. I mean, they spread you out, but they really keep it pretty simple and just, some motion to try and move us and make us think, but got backs going different directions. But it's really all, sounds complicated, but it's really all pretty simple.
Yep, Ward back to pass. Going to go to his right. There it is! Picked off by Spencer Nye! He's to the 30, to the 20. Nobody's going to catch him. He's going to take it all the way for a missile. Touchdown!
That's good to see. Nice job, Spencer. Defensive touchdown. I called it.
You called it there, Kurt. What defense is going to score first? And it's the Missiles. Spencer Nye rumbles about 52 yards. He caught about just the other side of midfield there. Maybe that's a spark for the Missiles. Now the all-important 2-point conversion. 7:42 to go here in this opening half. Milledgeville 6, Pawnee 0. Spencer Nye, 52-yard interception return for a touchdown. It looks like the Wart, the starting running back for the Indians, is here stretching things out on the sideline. But McKenna and the Missiles go for 2 here. I formation, double tight end set. Gonna pitch it out to Micah. Micah out the right, makes a cut, and he is in. 2-point conversion, good. 7:42 to go here in this first half. Milledgeville 8, Pawnee 0. We'll be back on your sports leader WCCI after this short timeout.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back here to your area sports leader WCCI. As the Missiles strike first here on a interception return for a touchdown. As it's 8-0, 7:42 mark of the second quarter. Let's just send our defense back out there.
Let's just have defenses out there and see what happens.
And it's going to be a short squib kick. Going to be recovered there by Pawnee. Trying to make some guys miss. Is 25. Tackled by Spencer Nye.
Number 25, Dave Sykes with the carry.
Gabe Seitz with the return
Taken down by number 46, Spencer 9.
for the Indians. They'll have good field position here once again, something they've had all day. Kurt is
Yes,
unable to take advantage of it
Haven't
here
taken
so far.
advantage of it yet, but it's weird that it's nice to see our defense back on the field. Maybe we can make something happen again that sparks the offense.
So 1st and 10 for Pawnee. Had some guys in the booth asking where Milledgeville's located at. It's in Northwest Illinois, and the guy in the bleachers in front said he's from Prophetstown.
Yeah.
So give a shout out to
Northwest
Prophetstown.
Illinois area, Prophetstown, if anybody's listening.
Ward, shotgun formation.
We're all over the map today.
Drops back to pass. Going to be pressured by Promenchenko. Going to run it and going to go out of bounds after a gain of about 1.
Number 14, Katie Ward with the key.
2nd down and 9 here. Ward. 2nd down and 9 here for the Indians. Ball on their own 46-yard line. 7:31 to go in this first half. Pawnee offense. Pawnee in their good-looking uniforms here as well.
Yeah, I like it. You mentioned it on the pregame. I don't know whether anybody heard it or not, but nice job. The town looks nice driving through here, getting to their field here. Decorated nice with signs leading you to the field.
Fulton with a nice catch down inside missile territory. Getting away from a couple defenders. I believe he gets knocked out of bounds a little quicker than they marked, about the 26-yard line. So 29 yards. Ward to Fulton, their best pass of the game there, Kurt.
Yeah, Fulton appears to be about 6 foot tall. Nice little target out there. Nice run after the catch.
So the Indians trying to bounce back, but Pawnee in their white helmets, red jerseys, blue pants, red socks.
Yeah, it's a nice clean look. No razzmatazz out there in their uniforms, but they look nice.
Had the Indian mascot on a full horse out on the field.
They had a real live horse on the field. Lead him on the field. What more can you ask for?
1st and 10 for the Indians. Ball on the Missiles' 26-yard line. Missiles defense needs to step up here. Going to be a quick
That's
wide
right
receiver
there.
screen to 18 Clark, and he's met immediately there by McKenna. Missiles were all over that one. Kurt, loss of 3.
Stop by number 54, Dalton Adams.
Clark's first catch of the ball game. Spreading it around here is the Indians offense, but deep into missile territory here. 2nd down and 13. Ball looks to be about the 29-yard line. Ward, shotgun formation. Carson Ward is back in the game for him as well. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Coin goes in motion, now fakes it out here to the right. Ward's got a lot of time to throw it. Now just going to check it down. Missile's going to have to rally to the ball. Turns nothing into something positive yards, maybe 2, maybe 3 yards there to
Number 9, Carson Ward with the carry. Stop by number 9.
Ward able to get that back to close to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a little short of that still.
3rd down.
gain of 2 there. 3rd and 11. Ball on the 27-yard line of the Missiles. 5:30 to go here in this opening half of play. Milledgeville 8, Pawnee 0. Apologize for the connection issues earlier in this ball game. You travel 3.5 hours. You never know what you're going to get for service here, Kurt. Ward back to pass. They run that screen.
Play again.
And that's going to have some green grass. He's going to have a 1st down and a little bit more to Ward.
Yeah, again, a well-designed play on that screen. You'd like to see, I think as a lineman, when you're let free, all you see is the quarterback in daylight, but maybe start to read a little bit what's going on there. But a well-designed play by the Indians.
Ball about on tough to see. The field's pretty light marking out there. Ball on the 14-yard line maybe, so gain of 12 yards to Ward there.
13 or 14-yard line. 14.
1st and 10 for the Indians. Ward shotgun formation, Rice in the backfield with him. Gonna do the counter to Rice up the middle. Stop for a short gain, 1 maybe 2. Nye and Miners on the stop. Somebody needs to step up and make a play here defensively for the Missiles, Kurt.
Yeah, it happened last possession. Need to step up, and we're in 4-down territory, obviously, here. Take over on downs.
2nd down and 8, ball on the Missile 12-yard line. 4:20 and counting here. Indians trying to answer the Missile score here.
Been a few times here where the Indians have spread us out, and looks like we've maybe been a little confused on our coverage.
Now they go real tight.
Yeah, we're going to
real
pack
tight there.
in here.
Wing to the right, Ward under center. Going to back it out to pass it. He's got a receiver, and it's caught. Ward 2-foot for a touchdown pass for the Indians. 12 yards, and the Missiles got fooled on that play action, Kurt.
Yeah, able to sneak out there after the play action. I was just starting to say, I feel like there's been a few times where we've just needed to shore up our coverage in their passing plays there, and was able to sneak out behind Micah Tom-Smith there, who was maybe got caught watching that play action happen in the backfield. But again, well-designed play. Now there is a little razzmatazz here by the Indians.
Just the center, under center, shotgun formation for Ward. And he's going to look to run it. Now he gets it to Rice, and pass falls incomplete. 2-point conversion, no good. 3:59 here to go in the ball game. Milledgeville 8, Pawnee 6. We'll be back on your sports leader WCCI after the 60-second timeout.
Looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair services? Call Adams Experts in Quincy at 217-214-3423 for fast, friendly, and affordable assistance. We make technology work. That's Adams Experts, your go-to when your computer goes down.
Welcome back here to your area sports leader WCCI. Kyle Leach, joined by Kurt Folk. Pawnee's kick goes out of bounds, so the Missiles will have it 1st and 10. Looks like ball on their own.
A little shorter of the 40, or are they going to get it on the 40?
Don't they get it? Yeah, they got one reference back to the 35, but I believe they can get it where the ball goes
They
out
get
of
it where
bounds.
the ball, say, as long as if it was in front of the 35 there, they should get it where it went out.
So we mentioned Bryce McKenna was in. Just thought maybe they'd try some, but it looks like Evan Shank might be out of this game as well, the Missiles' backup quarterback. So he's sitting on the bench over there all by himself there. Looked like maybe the trainer, Brad Audie, was over there to see him, so not sure what the status is there. But Missiles are down to their third quarterback, which is not ideal in small school football, Kurt.
No. Or possibly, luckily, we even have 3 kids that could potentially step into that role, but that also means we're pulling from other positions, obviously, so Bryce McKenna's had to move from his tight end position.
So Missiles have it 1st and 10, ball on their own 40-yard line. McKenna under center, split backs in the backfield. Gonna hand it to Tom Smith. He's gonna be met at the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1. 47, Grant Walker on the stop.
Taken down by number 47, Grant Walker.
2nd down and 9 for the Missiles.
Timing of that play seemed a little, seems like that should have been a little quicker. Seemed a little off. Again, different quarterbacks, quarterback center exchange.
So without Connor Nye in there, the offense has just not been in sync here so far in this one. Gonna hand it to Spencer Nye. Spencer Nye, rumbling, stumbling, dragging defenders. Moving. Yep, finally tackled there by Rice.
Flag came in at the end there.
So what do we got here? Looks like going to be on Pawnee. Personal foul I don't know if there was a late hit. They didn't say a face mask or anything on it. It's a personal foul, so that'll give us a 1st and 10 into Pawnee territory down to the Indians' 37-yard line.
Yeah, big penalty there by the Indians. Whistles need to capitalize on this, keep moving the ball. Again, not sure. Yeah, it wasn't the face mask signal. Personal foul, I guess, late hit.
So 1st and 10 for the Missiles. McKenna under center, gonna drop back to pass. He's gonna throw it deep, looking for Johnson, just over his head, incomplete.
Pass intended for number 14, Connor Johnson, goes wide.
Kind of a little deep on that one. Threw a nice ball.
So we don't know how soon the Missiles knew they were going to be without the coaching staff here.
Yeah.
We found out today as we get to the game that he's not going to be dressed.
Yeah, we basically arrived here and just happened to notice he was still in his street clothes.
So, yeah, we don't know how many snaps Evan got. He was a starting quarterback, but I doubt there's many snaps for Bryce McKenna this week as well. Going to hand it to Spencer Nye. Nye going to fall forward through a couple tackles, gains about 4.
Spencer 9 with the carry. Stop by number
Kind of twisting through traffic there, Kurt.
You're not ever going to – Spencer's always going to give you effort.
Yep, going to give him 5 on that carry. So 3rd down and 5 for the Missiles. Ball on the Pawnee 32-yard line.
Potentially carrying the ball a little loose again there, though. I'd like to see him tighten that up, get both arms around it.
Kind of under center. Going to hand it to Johnson. Johnson out the left side. Gets through one tackle. Tiptoeing near the sideline. He's real close to the sticks. And
he's near it, and they're going to
signal. Going to take a look here. And signal
gonna
1st
give
down.
it to him.
5 yards for Johnson. 1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on the 28-yard line. Or nope, they're going to go short.
Mark them short.
will be 4th down for the
4th and 1. 4th and 1 for the Missiles. But the Missiles going to take a timeout here.
What are we going to measure?
Yep, that looks like there is going to be a measurement here. Called for a measurement. So the one ref kind of signaled 1st down there. They were getting ready to move the chains, and then all of a sudden
were ready to go. Corralled, so got to make sure that our center quarterback exchange here is on point.
Maybe you go a pitch outside here. McKenna going to hand it to Spencer Nye. He's going to have it easily. Spencer Nye down near the 20-yard line.
46, Spencer 9 with the carry.
Gain about 8 yards on the play.
Stop by number 2, Ethan Fulton, number 7.
Fulton on the stop. So big series here for the Missiles. They have a 1st and 10 ball on the Indians' 20-yard line. 2:15 to go. You get the ball to start the second half here as well.
I'd like to see us basically run this out, end on a score, and then get the ball back again right away. You know, talk about things at halftime, maybe work on the snaps.
McKenna under center, split backs in the backfield. Ball's loose,
on the ground.
and I think Pawnee has it.
Spoke too soon.
Yes, they do. Pawnee has it, the 3rd turnover of the ball game. Walker comes away with it. Boy, the Missiles are just shooting themselves in the foot here today. I'm not sure if it was a bad exchange between McKenna and Spencer, or Spencer ever had it.
Clean, or if he just never had it, it's kind of tough to tell from this angle. But gotta find a way to hold on to that ball. That ball is a pretty precious thing that you can't drop, so you gotta make sure you're holding on to it.
1st and 10 for the Indians. Their 3rd turnover here in this first half. 1:56 to go here in this first half. Ward shotgun formation. They found success on the offensive side last time. They're going to coin out the right side, and he's going to be driven out of bounds there by Tom Smith after a loss of 1.
Nice hit there by Micah coming up and making the tackle. Seems like all 3 of our turnovers have came after we got something positive. It's just You know, as a coach, I always say, like, I know nobody's out here obviously trying to do anything negative, but you really just got to mentally step up once you get things going and not make those timely errors.
So 2nd and 11 here for the Indians, ball in their own 19 now. The defense needs 2 stops here, Kurt, and force a punt deep in the Indians' own territory here. Cornerbacks cannot get caught looking in the backfield here. They have to cover the man coming out of the backfield or the wide receiver. Shotgun formation for Ward. Ward in the backfield with him. 2 wide receivers to the right. Coin goes in motion. Be just a quarterback draw, and the missiles are all over that. Raymond and Promenschinkel. Be another loss of 1.
Yeah, nice job there by our down linemen, both Jacob Promenschinkel and Raymond. Missiles do have all their timeouts here. We are going to use one, it looks like.
Yep, timeout here. We'll just keep it here on your Sports Leader WCCI. That's me and Kurt made the beautiful trek down here to nice day for a drive to Pawnee, just south of Springfield here, Illinois, if you're not familiar with the area.
Yeah, nice little road trip. Got to see a lot of Route 40. Beautiful this time of year.
Yep, scenic Route 40. You were trying to get us to stop at Tanner's there for some apple cider donuts.
wanted a little apple cider donuts, or maybe even just to take a trek through, see what we got, and do some apple picking, but nobody else in the car obliged, so I guess we just kept moving.
3rd and 11 here for the Indians. 1:42 to go for this half. Big down here. Missiles need to stop and try to get the ball back before halftime here. Cleaning to an 8-6 lead here. Living Good, Promenschinkel going to be the lineman. Linebackers are Miners, McKenna, Sarbert, and Nye. Cornerbacks are Johnson and Tom Smith. Ward shotgun formation. Got to be aware of that screen here, Kurt.
Yeah, they've had success with that. They set it up well. Everybody's got to stay home in their coverage and their assignments here.
Ward shotgun formation going to be pressured. He's going to be sacked. Ball's out. Who's going to recover it? It's a battle for it. Looks like Walker going to come away with it. Living Good put the hit on Ward and fumbled it, but Walker there to recover. Now I got to guess the Missiles will take a timeout here, and the Indians are going to be punting inside their own 10, about the 7-yard line here. So once again, we're
Company, a hat brand built on 2 staples, comfort and style, specializing in snapback trucker style caps. Check out the selection or consider customs to build your business at BarclayBillsCo.com. Don't let the hat rack fool you. There's always room for one more BarclayBillsCo.com hat. Wishing good luck to all athletes this season.
Carter got a clean, wide open look at him.
Yeah, this is get some pressure here. You don't want to rough the kicker, but now Tom Smith, you got it. Last one went over his head. That's one thing you do not want the kick to go over your head here.
I'd rather him back up even further and come up catching this ball.
Punter standing inside his end zone. Tom Smith standing on his 38. Good snap. Good kick. Tom Smith is going to receive it, and that's what it's going to do. It's going to get past him
and it's
all the way past the 50-yard line. I do not understand that play there. It's the one thing you cannot do is let that ball go by you.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're not worried about a fake in that moment or anything like that. I think Micah's got almost back up to the other 30, at least the 40.
Great punt, though, by the Indians. Pinned in their own end zone, and the Missiles are going to have it on their side of the midfield right at the 48-yard line. 1:29 to go.
Thought it was going to stay in bounds there for a moment, too, and just keep rolling, but it did kick out of bounds.
So with Connor Nye running the offense, you're not so worried about moving the ball easily down the field with 1:29, Kurt. But a little different here with McKenna. Going to draw on the pitch, and ball's on the ground, but I think Tom Smith got it back. They did not. The Indians are going to come away with their 4th turnover. 52 comes away with it. Tom Smith just did not tuck that ball away. And the Indians are going to have it 1st and 10. Got a good discussion here.
It did, like Tom Smith initially fell on it, so
we'll see.
High school rules.
They're calling it incomplete. That's a pass.
Yeah, that's true. Forward pass.
So Missiles do not get their 3rd turnover.
Milledgeville catches a break there.
So being that was a forward pass, that's an incomplete pass.
Yep.
So 2nd and 10 for the Missiles. Ball once again on their own 48-yard line. Pawnee's got to sub their defense or offense. One of the few teams that don't have as many players going both ways here.
Yeah, not many going both ways. They got a lot of reserves over here on the sidelines.
Roster near 40 kids for Pawnee.
Yeah, one of the bigger 8-man rosters we've seen. Similar to the Amboy.
Yep, Amboy Polo with good numbers as well. McKenna, shotgun formation, going to drop back to pass. He's going to air it out to Johnson. Johnson's got it caught. He's inside the 20, breaks a tackle, and he's going to take it 52 yards for a missile touchdown. What a swing of events there, Kurt. You go from maybe your 4th turnover to a 52-yard strike.
Yeah, I'm glad the officials caught that, or maybe us yelling from the sidelines caught that was actually a forward pass on that last play. And nice pass there by Bryce McKenna to Connor Johnson. Nice swing of events there for the Missiles. Missiles need to use this going forward, and there is still time on the clock, so our defense needs to be ready.
All-important 2-point conversion to try to make this a 2-score game. McKenna, shotgun formation, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. McKenna just going to get it, sneak it right up the middle, and he is in. 2-point conversion, good. 1:17 to go here in this first half. Milledgeville 16, Pawnee 6. We'll be back on your sports leader WCCI after the 60-second timeout.
Barkley Bills Company, a hat brand built on 2 staples, comfort and style, specializing in snapback trucker-style caps. Check out the selection or consider customs to build your business at barkleybillsco.com. Don't let the hat rack fool you. There's always room for one more barkleybillsco.com hat. Wishing good luck to all athletes this season.
And a 52-yard strike. McKenna to Tom Smith. McKenna adds a 2-point. The Missiles up 10 here, Kurt. Feeling a little bit better about yourself at the moment.
Yeah, the Missiles offense needed that going into the half. Defense needs to come out now here and not let anything happen. Big 2-point conversion. If you really look at the score, you don't think 2 points much, but that's big here if you look at the score, what that did.
And squib kick. Oh, nicely recovered there.
Yeah.
That was a bullet by Adamek, but recovering it nicely is number 50 there, Cason Dunham for the Indians.
Yeah, Dunham covered that up well. That would have been a big swing if that would have bounced a different way, but he did a nice job hauling that in.
So still lots of time left. Pawnee just has the 1 timeout left. Ball on the Missiles 49-yard line after the onside recovery recovered by the Indians. 1st and 10 from Ward. Gets the play call here from head coach Kit Thine. Missiles coached by Jason Roble. Assisted by Brad Grenoble, Austin Caravia, Cal Ingilkins, Cameron Deltine, and Ryan Kendall. Under center, or no, Ward, a shotgun formation. Gonna hand it to Ward. Ward off the right side. Gonna have some room to run. Gets pushed out of bounds there by Miners, but a nice gainer. One of Ward's better carries of the ball game.
Nice gain, and he got out of bounds. He was able to shed an initial tackle there by Spencer Nye that came right about the line of scrimmage.
Gain of 8. 1st and 10, or 2nd down and 2 for the Indians. Ball on the Missiles 41-yard line. Still got to get a stop here before the half if you're the Missiles.
Yeah, defense has got to stay home here and get a stop. Linebacker crew is McKenna, Miners, Sarber, and Nye.
Ward drops back to pass, looking to his left, gonna air it out, looking for Clark.
Overthrown.
Pass falls incomplete.
Caden Ward's pass is intended for number 18, Coy Clark. Goes wide.
So 3rd down and 2 now. 1:07 here to go in this first half of play. Ward gets the play call here. Brings back to the huddle here. So first thing they got to worry about is getting a first down here first, Kurt.
Yeah.
Missiles just can't let nobody behind you
Say
here.
nobody deep. You're not playing like a prevent here, but just nobody behind you.
Promenschenko and Levingood in there at the defensive line. See if they can get a rush here. Gonna hand it to Ward. Ward up the middle. He's gonna be met right at the line of scrimmage.
I think they're gonna mark him short.
Gain of 1. Levingood and Nye on the stop. Be 4th and 1 here. 55 seconds to go. See what the Indians elect to do here. I believe they'll go for it here. But
Yeah, they're letting the clock run here.
45 seconds and counting. We'll work, see if we can get the stream working. Looks like I got somewhat of a signal now, but it was just so inconsistent here. It's 4th and 1 here for the Indians. Ball just inside the Missiles 40-yard line. Ward under center, wing to the right. Real tight formation once again.
They had him, yeah.
Oh, and they get the
They
Missiles
got
to
him
jump.
Kind of wondered, letting the clock run like that, if that was the plan.
So now they'll have 19 seconds to take a shot or two to the end zone there, Kurt. That's what
Yeah.
you didn't want them to do here. 1st and 10, ball on the Missiles, just inside the Missiles 35-yard line.
Yeah, when they came out in that formation, I wondered if they were either going to just try a hard count or maybe run the same thing they ran for their touchdown down here. Sneak a tight end out.
Ward shotgun formation, drops back to pass. He's going to look short, and he's got Fulton. Fulton get tackled there in open space nicely.
Nice
The Indians are going to have to use their last timeout with 6 seconds to go here. Ward, 2 Indians. Nice tackle in the open field there by
Yeah.
Spencer. Was that Nye or Sarber?
That's
Sarber.
Caleb Sarber with the nice tackle there in the open field. Kept him in bounds.
So we'll keep it right here. Ward goes 7 yards.
Good coverage by the Missiles. You want to keep everything underneath there.
So it's likely you got 2 shots for an end, or 1 shot for the end zone, maybe 2 if you go quick enough,
Yeah.
but most likely 1. Fulton seems to be his favorite target. 3 catches, 48 yards, and a touchdown. So 6.5 seconds remaining. Ball is about on the Missiles' 28-yard line, it looks like, 27-yard line. So waiting to come out. Pawnee is out of timeouts. Missiles do have 2 remaining. 1, maybe 2 plays left in this first half.
Yep.
Missiles leading 16-6 here in this first half. Ward shotgun formation, 3 to the right. As Ward drops back to pass. Going to be pressure. He's got a man open. And he's going to get out of bounds. The clock has expired, I believe. We'll make sure. But yeah, it looks like the clock has expired here. See where he got pushed out as. Found Coyne. Officials are having a discussion. And
Yeah.
that's it. Looks like the Missiles are calling to
Think
go to the
that's gonna
locker
bring
room.
the play. Yeah, that's going to bring the half to an end.
That's going to be it. Yep. So I don't know how close he got, Kurt. Was he down inside the
He was
10, about the 5?
Almost to the 5-yard line. That got scary there for a moment. I don't know if we had an automatic defensive call, like a blitz call on that formation or something, but we had a lot of people going after the quarterback on that play, and
Yeah. So
he had room to run. It got scary there for a second. I thought he was going to take it in, but
yeah, but you won. Like I said, only had 6.5 seconds. That play took quite a bit to get a short pass underneath, but had room to run. But Missiles were just back protecting the end zone. They did their job there. But yeah, it was iffy. He was real close to getting out of bounds or pushed out of bounds as time expired there. But they do run out of time. Your score here at the half: Milledgeville 16, Pawnee 6. Go over the first half stats here first for the Indians. We got Coyne, 4 carries for 4 yards. Wart, 9 carries for 24. Ward, 2 carries for -3. Rice, 1 carry for 2. Through the air, Ward got going passing. He's 9 for 14 with a passing touchdown, 1 interception as well for 92 yards. And through the air, he had Fulton, 3 catches, 48 yards, including a 12-yard touchdown. Coyne, 2 for 22 yards. Wart, 3 for 25. Clark, 1 for -3. And Rice, 1 catch for no yards. 3 penalties for the Pawnee Indians that first half for 25 yards. They had 1 turnover. For the Missiles here that first half, Connor Johnson 4 carries for 18 yards. Tom Smith 5 for 31. McKenna 1 for -3. Spencer Nye 6 for 25. Shank 4 carries for 1 yard. Through the air, Evan Shank was 0 for 2 for no yards, 2 incompletions. McKenna was 2 for 5 for 57 yards, including a 52-yard strike to Connor Johnson, who caught 1 pass for 52 yards in the touchdown. The other pass reception was Living Good for 5 yards. Missiles, 1 penalty for 10 yards, or no, 2 for 15 yards, excuse me. But the turnover bug, 3 turnovers in that first half, Kurt. That's when you're on your 3rd-string quarterback and you have 3 turnovers, it's hard to believe you're winning by 10 at half.
If you look at, the situation of this game, we're up by 10. I don't want to say we shouldn't be because we've still made plays, but you got to cut down on the mistakes, the errors, putting the ball on the floor, giving them opportunities that they shouldn't have had because we should have controlled the ball. In the end, though, we made a play on defense off of their error that is more or less the difference in the game here right now.
Yep, so once again, your score here at the half, Milledgeville 16, Pawnee 6. Other scores there from last night. Amboy 68, River Ridge, or AFC 0. River Ridge 50, Peoria Quest 22. Orangeville 56, Rockford Christian Life 18. Polo 52, Blue Ridge 12. NUIC action, Dakota 20, Galena 0. DuPec 46, Fulton 14. EPC 46, Lee Wynn 46, EPC 6. Stockton 46, West Carroll 6. And in action today is Forest and Gibson City, Melvin Sibley. So, any final thoughts on that first half, Kurt?
We just have to talk things over here at halftime. There's a part of me that says I'd like to look over there and see Bryce and Bruce doing a few center exchanges there. But just talk about what we need to do offensively, stay strong on defense, limit the errors, finish the game strong. It's a situation that we maybe didn't expect to be in, but the people left on the floor, or left on the game, need to come out and play, do what we need to do to come home with a victory here. It'll be a long bus ride home if we don't come home with a victory.
Yep, so just survive the second half. Up 10, just got to take care of the ball and let the defense do their work out there. So once again, your score here at the half, Milledgeville 16, Pawnee 6. We'll be back on your sports leader WCCI after this halftime break. because once again we're with our hot spot here again. So Ashley, please let me know if we lose connection again. We'll keep it live on the YouTube, but we might have to go back to my cell phone for the radio broadcast. But hopefully we got connection. Maybe the skies have opened up here a little bit.
Skies have opened up. Things are looking good. Things are sounding good. So let's keep it this way.
Yep, maybe somebody plugged in the tower nearby Pawnee here, got us a little better.
Flip the switch on. Maybe it was off.
Yeah, so we appreciate that. But, 16-6, Missiles up at the half. 10-point lead on with your third-string quarterback, Kurt. I guess you got to be happy with that. Can't be happy with the turnovers, but they do receive the ball to start the second half here as well.
Yeah, you still got to coach the kids up the way you would if I was the one quarterback in the team, but I think it's pretty simple. Hold on to the football. Football is our life, and you don't let it go.
So Pawnee will be set to kick off. Fegans to kick. Missiles will be going left to right on your radio dial or TV screen, however you're watching. Back is Tom Smith and Johnson back to return this kick. So big opening drive here for the Missiles in the second half, Kurt. Need to keep the ball for one.
Keep the ball. Hold on to the ball and then control the possession here.
We're ready to resume action here. The sod father said he was listening. We appreciate that. Ron Hendricks listening today, as well as my favorite mother-in-law, Jan Nessemeyer. Tom Smith has a crease and he's out.
He dropped the ball.
Near the 40, but picked up by Johnson. Tom Smith fumbled the ball, but Johnson recovers it and he advances it near the 44-yard line of the Missiles, 45-yard lines. Good grief.
Apparently they didn't listen to me. But it fell our way.
I said appreciate the farmers listening as well. I know the Weisner clan, Ray and Drew, John and Drew Nessemeyer listening. Scott Fredericks listening in the tractor as well. Forgot to mention the Dautine Farms.
Yeah.
Tuning in as well. We appreciate all you guys.
Yeah, enjoy the game. Get your work done. Harvest season in full effect.
Yep. McKenna under center. Split backs behind him. Going to hand up to Spencer Nye. Nye up the middle. Nice gainer on first down. Pushing the pile forward. A gain of about 8 there for Spencer Knight. Good opening play of the second half here for the Missiles.
Yeah, more of that, please. Let's keep it moving forward. Hold on to the football. I think Carter Livingood came in and gave it a little extra 2-yard burst there.
Kinsley Leach listening back at home as well. Appreciate you, Kinsley. Second and 2 for the Missiles. Ball on the Pawnee 47-yard line. McKenna under center. Split back formation. Going to hand it to Nye once again. Going to have the first down, I believe. Gain of 3.
Number 46, Mr. Nye with the carry.
Okay, pound the middle there a little bit. Maybe something will open up on the outside.
Yeah. Keep the defense honest here. Keep pushing the ball forward. Mike is going to come back into the game here. Spencer's going to get a break after his 2 runs. And no hurry getting in and out of the huddle here. Like
old school football here, Kurt.
Control the ball. Go get your play. Bring the play back in. Break your huddle. Take your time. Wear them out inside and then bust one to the outside.
First and 10 for the Missiles. Ball inside the Pawnee 45-yard line. McKenna under center. McKenna going to drop back to pass. He's got Livingood open if he can get it to him. He's going to chuck it deep, and it's caught. Carter Livingood, you just mossed 2 Pawnee Indians. Boy, that would have been a touchdown, but McKenna had some pressure on him, Kurt, and Carter went up and got it.
Yeah, Bryce had to duck around some pressure back there. I think he maybe could have got it to him initially, but missed him. And for all intents and purposes, that ball probably should not have been caught by a white jersey, but Carter Livingood going up and making a play.
So down to the 15-yard line.
Just when we said to keep it simple.
Yep, air it out. Why not?
Yeah.
Shotgun formation this time. McKenna takes a snap. Going to quick throw to the left. Livingood weaving in and out of traffic. Going to be tackled nicely there by the Pawnee defense rallying into the ball. Pass is complete to Livingood for a short gain.
Number 48, Carter Livingood.
Maybe nothing. Maybe he just got back to the line of
I think
scrimmage.
he just got back to the line of scrimmage there.
So 29 yards for McKenna to Livingood. Back under center is McKenna. Second and 10, ball on the Indians' 15-yard line. Double tight end set. McKenna gonna fake the Toss to the right, gonna throw it up to Livingston, and just out of his reach. Pass falls incomplete.
Pass intended for number 48, Carter Levingood. We'll bring up Missiles third down.
Now 3rd and 10, Kurt. Not the situation you want to be in here.
No.
Had good success running the ball down here. I guess they did have the completion to Livingston before.
Yeah, Livingston went up and made a nice catch to get us down here, but I would have liked to see us maybe stick to the run here on 1st and 2nd down.
3rd and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on the Pawnee 15-yard line. 2 plays to get 10 yards here. Micah Tom Smith, and that's not going to get much.
Now that's the play. That's the play I would have liked to have seen us run immediately after that catch by Carter.
Gain of 2 for Tom Smith. Going to be
Field Robinson.
4th and 8 for the Missiles. Ball on the Pawnee 13-yard line.
Makes for a much tougher 4th down play after 2 pass plays. 1 completed but for no gain, and then 1 incomplete.
McKenna gets a play call from Coach Grenoble. 9:05 to go in this 3rd quarter. Nice drive here. Need to be capped off with some points here. Big down for the Missiles. 4th and 8. Ball on the Pawnee 13-yard line. McKenna under center. I formation behind him. Gonna fake, and he looks to throw it. He's got a man. Open Worsama! Touchdown! McKenna to Bryson Worsama, the sophomore wide receiver. You're talking about somebody stepping up, Kurt, and there we go.
Step up. Bryson Worsama ran a nice route there. McKenna with a nice ball. You know, like we talked about, Bryce was moved the quarterback unexpectedly. Somebody's got to take his spot.
Bryson Worsama, I know his parents, we are listening back at home watching. Tanya had texted me this morning there. So a big play for the sophomore Bryson Worsama. McKenna did a good job setting his feet and making a good throw there, Kurt.
They got squared up, set the feet, didn't throw off balance or anything, and got it out to Bryson, was able to run it down and haul it in.
2-point conversion, 8:47 to go here in this 3rd quarter. McKenna, shotgun formation, Tom Smith to his right. McKenna just going to keep it, draw, going to run off the right side, lunges, and in! 2-point conversion is good. 8:47 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Milledgeville 24, Pawnee 6. We'll be back on your Sports Leader WCCI for the 60-second timeout.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Farm Supply, located in the heart of Walnut Grove and in business since 1974. Ryden Farm Supply can meet all your needs for LP seed, fertilizer, and farm chemicals. Their LP service is unmatched in this area. Customer service is one of their specialties. Give them a call today at 309-772-3121.
Welcome back here to Pawnee High School. Milledgeville extends their lead, Kurt, here to 24-6 after a great drive here to the second half.
The drive we needed to start the second half.
As Adamak
Gonna boot
booms
that
the
one
kick
to the
into
end
the end
zone.
zone. I'd like to give a shout out to Landry Leach as well. My son listening back at home didn't give him a shout out. His sister did, so I don't believe that. But I made him very happy. Appreciate you too, Landry, and my wife Betsy listening. And Kurt, you mentioned your family.
Yeah.
Listening as well.
I was told that my father-in-law doesn't want to be called an in-law, so I guess I messed up there. So father-in-law Ken, sounds like Jerry, helping out there on the farm, was listening too a little bit. I got a message from Lily Smith, graduated from Milledgeville last year. She said we're slaying the live stream. I think that's good.
Yes. As I think we've lost connection again, though. As we'll keep it right here. You still got me, Kurt, right?
Yep.
Still got you on that. We'll have to reconnect for the radio.
A lot of movement going on there. I think this is got to be coming back.
Go ahead and take it over here, Kurt.
Yeah. Indians got fancy there with their motion. Somebody moved a little too soon.
I believe we're back here. Going to go back through the cell phone. What if it's not broke? Don't fix it, Kurt.
It seemed to work. We got it. Like I said, I got a few messages that said people could hear us still. So.
Yep. Okay. On YouTube we can, maybe not on WCCI, but we're back. Appreciate Landry Leach listening as well. I guess I gave a shout out to Kinsley. Should have known better. Appreciate you, Landry, listening. It's my wife Betsy as well. Yes, thank you guys for listening. As now we go back, shovel pass. Wart sniffed out there nicely by the missiles.
Yeah, nice job by the missiles. Again, the Indians seem to go back to that play that they were going to run before the false start, but missiles moving back from the line of scrimmage even further. The Indians are inching back towards closer to their own 10-yard line.
A little more comfortable now, a little breathing room there, Kurt. It's 24-6. So, been impressed with Pawnee as well. Like I said, I know the missiles late quarterback change here, but Pawnee's really played well defensively. Yeah. And they've shown some things offensively as well. I really like this team. A team that starts one senior in mind. Keep that in mind. So
yeah, they'll be around.
Yes, they will. Very nice ball club here. Ward, shotgun formation, 3 to the right. Looking, and got a receiver nicely put to Coyne. Nice gainer there.
Number 3, Dakota Coyne with the carry. Push out of bounds by number 4.
Yeah, if you watch it, Pawnee, they run crisp routes when they go to the pass play. They're well coached. It seems everybody seems to always know what they're supposed to be doing.
7 yards to Coyne.
With what is for all purposes a young team, they don't seem to be like they don't know what they're doing out there, so they're coached up well.
Yeah, like I said, only start one senior on offense, one senior on defense. They have only 4 players go both ways, which is a rarity in 8-man football. 3rd down and 8 here for the Indians. Ball on their own 22-yard line. Ward, shotgun formation. Coyne in the backfield, or goes in motion left to right. Looks like they got away with motion.
Got away with motion there.
And boy, the pass is complete. Now he's off to the races. Ward gonna be chased by Tom Smith. Finally brought down inside the 30. Boy, that's got to be a flag. Yeah, Coach Roble cannot be happy with that. The Missiles defense almost looked like they stopped anticipating a flag there for motion.
Yeah, definite movement there from the halfback up with the quarterback.
So 27 yards down to the 28-yard line.
Coach Roble may be more upset with the coverage on the play, but I got to think that that play should have been called back.
149 yards there to Wart. 1st and 10 for the Indians. Still a lot of ball game left here, Kurt. They've got it inside the Missiles 30-yard line on the 28.
Indians have found success with a couple different variations of a screen play here.
Ward, shotgun formation. Coyne goes in motion. Gonna drop back to pass once again. Gets it out to Coyne. Coyne gonna be tackled immediately there by Nye for no gain, maybe a loss of 1. We'll see where they mark it. Loss of 2 maybe.
Well, they mark him back, loss of 2. Is that Bryce or Spencer that flew out there and made that initial hit, and then Wyatt Miners came over and helped push him out?
Yeah, I believe that was Spencer over there on the initial hit. 2nd and 13, ball back on the Missile 32-yard line. 7:32, clock stops as it got pushed out of bounds.
I wonder, I should talk to an official. I feel like forward progression is something that isn't as big of a thing as it once used to be. Yes. It seems like if they move a kid back, they'll move the ball back.
Lloyd, shotgun formation, gets it to Coyne, who makes a nice pass there, or a nice catch. High pass, but he completes it.
Taken down by number 35, Bryce McKinnon.
Down at the 19-yard line, so 13 yards.
We'll bring up Indians 3rd down.
Yeah, nice job there by Coyne going up the ladder to get that ball.
So, Missiles had them pinned deep here, but the Indians are answering backs here. 7 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. Missiles 24, Pawnee 6.
The Indians looking to respond to that opening
3rd and 1 here for the Indians. Ball on the Missile 19-yard line. Going to be a quick pass out there to Wart. Wart going to have the 1st down, I believe, right at the sticks. I believe he's going to have it. We'll see. It's going to be close.
I would say it's close, but where he had the ball at, he was definitely across where the stick is sitting.
Stop by number 48,
Going to be, first down. Gain of 2 there.
Good enough for a first down for the Indians.
Ball just inside the 20.
Yep, 1st and 10 for the Indians. Ball about on the 17-yard line, it looks like. 6:41 to go. Is the clock not moving? Seems like every play they get pushed out of bounds or an incompletion. Indians offense starting to click here. Need a stop. Ward shotgun formation. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Ward in the backfield with him. Drops back to pass, gets it to Coyne again. Coyne's got some room. He's down inside the 10, inside the 5, down to about the 4-yard line.
Indians moving the ball here, finding success through the air.
Yeah, they found something they like, that's for sure. 1st and goal for the Indians. Ball on the missile, 4-yard line. 6:15 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Indians break huddle here. Ward shotgun formation. Ward in the backfield with him. Ball goes in motion. Going to be Ward, the fullback, and he's going to twist, and he is in, I believe, for the Indians' touchdown. Ward goes 4 yards. Ward goes 4 yards for the Indians' touchdown, and they're right back in this game, Kurt.
Yeah. Indians answer back from that opening drive from the Missiles for a drive of their own. Confirmed from 4 yards out there. Nice little run. Extended the ball out there. Could be a big 2-point conversion here.
Ward goes 4 yards. 2-point conversion now once again. They're going to do the almost the swinging gate or 4 linemen out to the right, just the center, and 1 to the left. Ward goes in motion, gonna try to run the speed option, and ball is loose on the ground and picked up by Connor Johnson in this. You can't run that back for 2 yards.
Can't advance for 2 here in the high school level.
So 2-point conversion, no good. 5:48 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Milledgeville 24, Pawnee 12. We'll be back on your sports leader WCCI after the 60-second timeout.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Barkley Bills Company, a hat brand built on 2 staples, comfort and style, specializing in snapback trucker-style caps. Check out the selection or consider customs to build your business at barkleybillsco.com. Don't let the hat rack fool you. There's always room for one more barkleybillsco.com hat. Wishing good luck to all athletes this season.
Welcome back here to On Your Sports Leader WCCI. Kyle Leach joined by Kurt Folk. And the Indians answered the missile score, Kurt. Still a quarter and a half to go. A lot of time left in this ball game. Missiles up by 12.
A lot of time out to that Pawnee kickoff went out of bounds, so Milledgeville's going to take over.
Looks like they're going to make them re-kick.
We're going to make them re-kick. All right. The rare re-kick.
It's always, you always wonder if it's the right decision.
Yeah. I think we did that in Amboy last week on a punt where I thought maybe we should have just declined the penalty, and then Amboy ended off getting off a great punt.
Yep, so Missiles would have had it on their own 35. We'll see where they take over here. Back them up 5 yards. Fegan's kicking off from his own 35.
Yep. Yeah, Missiles got to answer the answer here, basically. We're going to have a chance to return this one.
Johnson receives it about his own 28-yard line. Gonna weave in and out of traffic, and ball on the ground, and there it is. And that's why maybe you don't re-kick it, Kurt, as Johnson coughed it up. Indians come away with it, and oh boy, we got a ball game now. Turnover number 4 on the Missiles.
Yeah, the hindsight play. Think we'd prefer having that ball on the 35-yard line right now as our ball.
Yep. Instead, they're going to have it 1st and 10. Ball on the Missile 33-yard line after the 4th turnover. Johnson coughs it up. Not sure who fell on it for Pawnee, but they're set up in prime position to make this a one-score game again. Missile defense needs to step up here. They give up touchdowns on their back-to-back possessions here.
2 in a row now that they gave up touchdowns on, so they got to, besides, I guess, at the end of the half there, they didn't technically give up a touchdown, but they've been giving up some yards, so they got to tighten up here. Understand their coverage and their assignments.
Ward going to keep it off the left side and met near the line of scrimmage there by McKenna. McKenna on the stop, loss, or right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a short gain. Still at the sticks. So 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, stick didn't move there from this vantage point. It looked like he maybe gained a little bit, but it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Out of bounds, so the clock still stopped. 5:36 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Ward shotgun formation, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Somebody needs to make a play for the defense for the Missiles. Ward gonna get it out to Ward. He's gonna try to reverse field again, and he's gonna be dropped way in the backfield. That's gonna be a big loss on the play. Loss of about 10 on that play. Is that a backwards pass, I do believe? Or was that just a pass out in the flat there?
Yeah, I didn't see whether it went behind him or ahead of the quarterback there, but
loss of 10.
And so far, the Indians haven't been able to capitalize on the turnover. Defense has got to stay strong here, not give up a big play.
It's about 3rd and 20 here now for the Indians. 4:55 and counting in this 3rd quarter. Ball on the Missile 43-yard line. Ward shotgun formation, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Ward drops back to pass. Gonna throw it out to Ward, and he's got Ward. Oh boy, he made a man miss, but he slipped.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 4th down and about 5 or so.
Stop by number 64, Dalton Adams.
Yeah, I think Missiles caught a break there on the loss of footing. He shedded Connor Johnson there and had room in front of him. But he slipped up, tripped up.
Was that Ward on that reception, I believe?
Yeah.
So big down here. 4th and 5 here for the Indians. Ball on the Missile 28-yard line.
Yeah, Missile defense got to make up for the mistakes here.
Big play here. 4:05 and counting in this 3rd quarter. Missiles 24, Pawnee 12. Ward shotgun formation. Ward in the backfield with him. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Ward drops back to pass. Looking, he's got all day to throw. There's a flag on the play. Pass is incomplete. So it looks like there was going to be a hold as well, Kurt. I believe. We'll see what the flag is, but it looks like the Missiles dodge a bullet here.
Yeah, defense did what they needed to do there to avoid anything huge happening here after the huge turnover. When we could have had the ball on the 35-yard line, elected to make them re-kick. Ended up coughing up the ball on the kick return.
So the Missiles defense get a much-needed stop there. 1st and 10, Missiles take over, ball on their own 28-yard line. 3:47 to go here in this 3rd quarter. What a long touchdown drive here, Kurt.
Hold on to the ball.
McKenna under center, split backs behind him, double tight end set. Tom Smith. Short gain, 2, maybe 3 yards. Give him 3. 2nd down and 7. I think Chad Selman, he's listening as well, our favorite electrician. I said, if you can't get the other 4 electricians, give Chad a call. He'll be there.
He'll be there.
2nd and 7. For the Missiles, McKenna under center, split backs once again. Tom Smith with the carry. Running over a couple defenders. Going to be about a yard short of the 1st down here, I believe. Set up 3rd and 1.
Stop by number 7, Eric Bettis. And number 52,
5 more for Micah. Good hard run
Yeah,
there.
Micah Smith running hard. Gives us a short yardage play here on 3rd down to deal with.
3rd and 1. Ball on their own 37-yard line. Double tight end set. I formation this time behind McKenna. Going to be tossed to Spencer. Spencer out in the right. Gonna look for, and he put it on the ground again. And Pawnee recovers. Oh my gosh! Turnover number 5. Unbelievable.
Covered by number 9, Carson Ward.
Papers flying around with a gust of wind that just come in here. Boy.
I'm good, thank you.
Timeout on the field. As with that, we'll take a timeout with them. 2:29 to go in this 3rd quarter. Milledgeville 24, Pawnee 12. We'll be back. Your Sports Leader WCCI to the 62nd timeout.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on the field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
Looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair services? Call Adams Experts in Quincy at 217-214-3423 for fast, friendly, and affordable assistance. We make technology work. That's Adams Experts, your go-to when your computer goes down.
Welcome back here as Pawnee trying to make the missiles pay. Coin, rewards pass looking for Coin, falls incomplete. As the missiles' 5th turnover, Kurt, and that just dials up for disaster.
Yeah, that's a little discussion in the booth up here of if we've ever seen this many fumbles in a game. Kind of, missiles are trying to kick themselves while we're down here a little bit, but
Spencer Nye went out injured on that play. He's not in there as well either, so some players dropping like flies here as well today. So
yeah, Evan Shank out. Spencer Nye currently out.
2:20 in this 3rd quarter seems like an eternity here, Kurt. As Ward shotgun formation, 2 to the right, single back to his left. Ward takes a snap, gonna drop back to pass. They run the screen, falls incomplete. McKenna sniffed that one out.
Yeah, McKenna, nice job reading that, staying home that time.
Broken up by number 35, Bryce McKenna. We'll bring up Indians 3rd down.
So, boy, yeah, do the missiles have 2 more stops in them here. 3rd and 10 for the Indians and Ward.
Got some Facebook messages here I just saw. Got people watching on the YouTube broadcast or listening at home. Include Mrs. Robo herself listening in. She gave us a pretty good compliment last night after they attended Morrison's game. So thank you guys for listening in.
Running the screen to Ward. Livingood sniffs that out. Going to be 4th and about 7 here.
Number 14, Caden Ward, pass completed. Number 9, Carson Ward.
Looks like we got Milledgeville legend Jake Chapman listening in as well at home. Thank you, Jake. We got Stacy Foltz Anderson listening in at home as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. This was a long trip. We don't really blame you guys for not making it out, but we're glad we can bring this to you any way we can.
Spencer Nines returned back in. Yep. Shout out to our favorite Robo, Cohen. Robo.
Yeah.
Listening as well, hopefully. 4th and 6 here for the Indians. Ball on the missile. 34-yard line. Big down here. 1:40 to go in this 3rd quarter.
Defense.
Ward shotgun formation. 1 to the left. Bunch to the right. Coin goes in motion as Ward drops back to pass. Has some time. Gonna air it out over the middle, and it's incomplete. And the Missiles defense gets another stop.
Pass intended for number 8.
Defense holds up again. Offense has to come out and hold on to the ball.
What did you say?
I think I said hold on to the ball.
Missiles take back over. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 34-yard line. 1:24 to go in the third quarter that just will not end.
We're almost to a point where I'd maybe untuck my jersey a little bit, and every time I get the ball, I'd shove it up inside there and tuck it back in and something.
We haven't got to talk about with all the fumbles here today. Coach Robles' attire on the sideline.
Yeah.
It's usually a topic everybody likes to talk about. McKenna under center, going to hand it to Tom Smith. Tom Smith, nice run, and he holds on to the ball. We might have a face mask here, maybe. Face mask on Pawnee. We'll see if it's the 5 or 15-yard variety. I believe they have both in high school, or is it just one?
I think high school is just one,
Just a
actually, but
15?
I could be wrong. I'm not. I wouldn't quote me on that, but I do think high school is just a 15-yard penalty.
6 for Tom Smith on that carry. We'll see. If they only mark off 5, Kurt, I'm going to smack you.
That's out. Like I said,
Nope. They
don't
mark
quote
off
me, but
15.
we're going 15. I like it. Face saved to live another day.
I think your dad was an official or something.
Yeah.
He might have smacked you if you
I
got
say
that
he
one.
probably would have smacked me if I got it wrong. He actually texted me too. He's listening in there in Sioux Falls today, taking in a college football game. My nephew's team is up in the third quarter, 24-6. So my mom and dad traveled to Sioux Falls, South Dakota last night.
Yes, that's a trek out there.
Yeah.
I think the clock would wind up, wouldn't it? Or does
They
it
should
stop it on
start it
penalty?
here
Like that was
soon,
a
but
live
maybe
carry, wasn't it?
They are still discussing, so they haven't started it yet, but it should be going.
There it goes.
Play clock is going.
1st and 10 for the Missiles. McKenna under center, hands it to Tom Smith. Tom Smith up near the 41-yard line, gain of about 2 there from Micah.
Number 35, Colin Chevalier.
1 minute to go in this third quarter. 2nd and 8 for the Missiles. Ball on the Indians' 41-yard line.
Move the ball, hold on to the ball. 3-4 yards, hold on to the ball. If we want to swing back to Coach Roble here, and if you look on the sidelines, you see a lot of long sleeves poking out of the orange T-shirts they're wearing. Not Coach Roble, though.
Nope.
It's 61, I'm reading. He's dressed like it's 85 out there.
Yes, this is his weather right here. He
Yeah.
lives for this. Micah Tom Smith has some room out the right side.
Nice
He breaks a
tackle,
tackle.
breaks tackle.
Micah's inside the 20, inside the 15. He's going to take it for a Missile touchdown. Tom Smith goes 41 yards, and the Missiles extend the lead there, Kurt, and boy, did we need that.
Yeah, much needed energy play there for the Missiles. Mike Tom Smith with a nice run, made a man miss. Didn't really make a move there at the end to make another man miss, but just kept his feet to make the final man miss there and was able to take it in the end zone.
Boy, oh boy, the Missile defense. Give them credit for keeping us in the ball game, and then Micah breaks one off here, 41 yards. McKenna and the Missiles go for the 2-point conversion, double tight end set, I formation. McKenna hands it, and we fumble the ball. I can't say anything else.
I'm sorry, everybody.
2-point, no good. Missiles fumble, but Missiles lead 30-12, 23 seconds remaining in this third quarter. We'll be back on your sports leader WCCI to the 60-second timeout.
Barkley Bills Company, a hat brand built on 2 staples, comfort and style, specializing in snapback trucker style caps. Check out the selection or consider customs to build your business at barkleybillsco.com. Don't let the hat rack fool you. There's always room for one more barkleybillsco.com hat. Wishing good luck to all athletes this season.
Going back here to Pawnee High School. Missiles lead 30-12. I'm not sure what they put on the footballs down here in Pawnee. That's going to be a discussion we're going to have with the guys.
So we're going to have to talk to the guys in the booth here.
It's Crow's Nest up here. There's a great bunch of guys up here.
Yeah.
Returned by number 7 there, Eric Bettis. Deep inside the 20. Good coverage there by the Missiles. But, yeah, great hospitality here by Pawnee. We appreciate everything getting us set up here. Great group of guys in the Crow's Nest and the fans in front of us. I'm going to be cheering for Pawnee the rest of the way, Kurt, as well, as this 8-man season continues.
Yeah, I'm not going to today. I'm sorry, guys.
Yes, after today.
After the day, great facility. Been great to us, letting us we kind of took over their booth, but
we're not in a discussion of what is put on the ball.
Yeah, they dip these things in something.
You haven't seen the fees yet, so.
Yes. Corey Deal listening out there on Clark Road, drinking a refreshment, talking fish stories out there at the Deal residence. Thank you guys for listening. Clark gets it out to Coyne. Is that maybe? Yes. Tackled by Spencer Nye.
Number 3, Dakota Coyne. Stopped by number 46, Spencer Nye.
Scott Sutherland, yes, he coming in on the penalty. He says face mask is 5 or 15.
That's what my dad actually corrected me to. I wasn't going to bring it up. So I didn't want to be wrong. But yep.
After 3 quarters of play, Milledgeville 30, Pawnee 12. We'll be back on your sports leader WCCI for the 60-second timeout. $9 for the Indians coming out of the timeout. Finally, Kurt, we've reached the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I didn't know it was ever going to come around, but we're here.
So appreciate Scott Sutherland listening. Football referee, we appreciate all the football referees out there as well. There's not enough of you guys. We appreciate everything you guys do for the game. Ward gonna waft it to Coyne. Pass broken up by Johnson. Boy. You can't throw that far after the play.
I don't know what we were waiting for there. I mean, throw it or don't, basically. But, all right.
Gonna be. Have some discussion here, but I believe they're going to get Johnson for pass interference. Pass interference on Johnson. Looked like he got there right as the ball did.
I thought that was actually pretty good timing there by Johnson. Maybe a little early, but
15 yards. Downwards, updated, or at the half, Gibson City, Melvin Sibley, 15, Forrest, and 6.
Wow, all right.
Number 2 in some trouble up there. Thank you, Don Wirtz, up there with the call of that. Bruce Simpson, thank you for watching as well.
That Gibson City Forrest matchup, isn't that something they've kind of had the last
couple of years?
Yeah.
I think that's that they've each needed a game and they've made that work, and 2 good programs. So that's what give credit for both teams for making that connection. 1st and 10 for the Indians after the penalty. Ball on their own 35. Ward back to pass. Going to be pressured by Livingood. Now he tucks it and runs and gets out of bounds after a short gain. Gain of 1. And of course, Pawnee either throws an incomplete pass or gets out of bounds. I swear.
They must practice that.
So the clock just does not move. 11:47 to go in this 4th quarter. Milledgeville 30, Pawnee 12.
Even when I thought he was going to either be ran down from behind by Livingood there or taken out by Spencer, he found a way to duck out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, very impressed with Ward, the sophomore quarterback.
Yeah.
That's very impressive here by Caden Ward. 2nd and 9 for the Indians. Ball on their own 37. As Ward gonna pass that out. Incomplete. Pressured by Miners.
Pressure by Wyatt Miners that time, forcing him to kind of get that out quicker than he wanted to, I think. We've said it, this Pawnee team, they're going to be around. They're young, impressive.
Yeah, I think Ward, I got like 20 for 27. Very. I said there's, and then they usually run out of bounds.
Yeah.
So not many incompletions, but yeah. 3rd and 9 here for the Indians. Ball on their own 37-yard line. 11:42 to go. We ran a whole 18 seconds off the clock in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's been a long fourth quarter.
Beautiful Saturday here at Pawnee, though. Guess perfect football weather.
You couldn't ask for better weather.
It's probably even a little warm for Coach Roll.
That's true.
3rd and 9. And gets it to Fulton out in room, and what do you know? He runs out of bounds.
Out of bounds after a first down.
We're going to have a conversion gain of about 11, 12 yards there.
Number 3, Dakota
Coin with the catch.
Taken down by number 35, Bryce McKenna.
13 for Coin. So 1st and 10 for the Indians. Ball on their own 48-yard line. Must have ruled this one was inbounds, though, Kurt.
Clock is moving good.
They did wind the clock. Shotgun formation for.
Again, we mentioned before, I like this Pawnee playbook. I like the looks they give.
Ward scrambling around, trying to make something out of nothing. Now he goes out of bounds, which maybe the sophomore may be better off just throwing that one away,
Yeah.
Kurt. You're out of the pocket instead of taking a 5-yard loss.
Yep.
4-yard loss, that is.
And in high school football, again, my dad or Scott Southern could correct me if I'm wrong. In high school football, you can pretty much just throw that ball away. There doesn't need to be, and he was outside the box already anyways, but.
Scott Nobis listening as well. Appreciate it. Scott Nobis does a lot for the missile boosters.
Yeah.
A lot of effort behind the scenes there at Milledgeville. We appreciate him.
Yeah, he's really helped kind of, I think we went a few years where it was almost like we didn't even really have a boosters, and Scott's really done a nice job building that back up again. They are very, very, we're very, very appreciative of everything that boosters does for not just our sports, but
there's a screen sniffed out there by Living Good. As Carter says, I've been burned one too many times on that.
It's nice to see us sniff out a screen.
Gain of 1 to Wart. That's with Ward and Wart in the backfield. I fumbled that a lot today, Kurt.
They're close. They're close.
Gain of 1 there. Third down and 12. 10:30 to go here in this ball game. Chad Selman did appreciate being in the top 5. Still. Always is.
Yeah, always. He'll probably for more years to come.
It's 3rd and 12. 10:05 to go here. Ward drops back to pass. Has Fulton, but he's tackled immediately after another 1-yard gain by McKenna, where the Missiles have put a couple big hits here on some Pawnee players.
We'll bring up Indians 4th down.
Now, unofficially, Ward up to 200 yards on the day. Now back to punt. The Indians, Tom Smith. Back a little deeper this time,
I saw Roble waving him back a little deeper this time. I'd maybe even see like him go back to the 10.
Fegans gets
Kind of
a
a
snap away. High punt. I would
high
just
one.
let this one bounce. Oh. Of course, Micah will catch it. Why not? Well, it's not like we've had a trouble.
We haven't had trouble handling the ball today at all. Catch it. Why not?
Yes. Let's give him credit there for coming down with that one with the guy breathing down his neck. Called for the fair catch, and the Missile's going to have it 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20-yard line. Oh, my mom listening. Kyle Hacker as well. Aunt Mel. Jim Black. My mom and dad listening. Thank you, guys. My dad listening on the radio in the Wazener truck. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate You guys, Brooks Wilkinson, Caden Van Dyke, Kurt, you guys coming along, giving up a Saturday just for something we love and something that the Missile fans can watch back at home. McKenna gonna air it out, and boy, Livingood did a good job coming back and knocking that one away.
Livingood basically turning offense into defense there to make sure that Pawnee didn't come down with that one.
Got to believe there, Coach Grenoble, just hoping you're going to catch Pawnee stacking the box.
Trying to get them sleeping, thinking we're probably going to try and run down the clock here, but
did a good job defending that pass. Yeah. Aspen Hines says hello as well, Mr. Folk.
Hi, Aspen. Thanks for watching. We appreciate everybody. Brooks Wilkinson standing behind me. He doesn't even have a seat tonight.
Brooks, yes, I know. Me and Kurt get a lot of fanfare saying how good of a job, but believe me, false start on the Missiles. Could not do it without Brooks Wilkinson as well.
Say Brooks makes this possible.
As Ashley is on the WCCI broadcast as well. She's been great in the studio here today. Connection issues all day.
Yeah.
She hasn't panicked. Maybe I have a little, but she's done a good job.
Yeah, thank you for sticking with us, Ashley, getting things running.
So after the penalty, 2nd and 15, false start on the Missiles. McKenna under center, split back formation, gonna keep it. He's gonna be met in the backfield, maybe right at the line of scrimmage. 35, that jersey's kind of tucked up, hard to read the number there.
Number 35, Colin Chevalier.
Chevalier, no gain on the play there for McKenna.
But hey, we held on to the ball.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Yes, 30-12 with 5 turnovers. 3rd and 15, ball on the 15 here. So subbing out a few players here. McKenna get the play call in. So it's trying to improve to 6-1 on the year. Be another long road trip next week at Decatur. McKenna drops back to pass. Gonna get it out to Tom Smith, and he might have some room here. Oh, there's a flag. It's coming back. Tom Smith across the 30-35, but a hold or a block in the back here is going to bring this one back.
This one's probably coming back. Micah did pick up the first down. Yep. Holding on the Missiles.
Holding against the Missiles.
Penalties starting to add up here now as well. Still 8:18 to go in this ball game. 30-12. Missiles converted a 3rd and 15, but it's brought back now with a penalty. Congratulations last night to the Stockton Blackhawks right here on your Sports Theater WCCI. Brian Roosh on the call as they knocked off the West Carroll Thunder. Blackhawks right in the mix for a playoff spot. 3-4. Big game, I think it's maybe next week against Dakota, a couple 3-4 teams. That's a big one.
Yeah, winnable games for either team and that they're ending out here.
3rd and 20 now for the Missiles. McKenna back to pass. Gonna air it out for Johnson, and that one falls incomplete.
Passing to number 14, Connor Johnson, falls incomplete.
So now the Missiles got a punt deep from their own end. They're going to be standing in their end zone here, Curtin.
Yeah.
One thing we've seen is the Missile punt team has not always been great. Well, they got their first one off earlier today, though.
Yep.
McKenna, the long snapper. Adamek standing just inside his goal line.
The punt problems last week against Amboy just kind of seemed what started it. You know, the
good snap, good kick there by Adamek. Gonna take a missile bounce, and Ward's gonna pick it up at his 40. Makes a couple guys miss. He's inside the 30. Down to about the 25-yard line where the Indians will be set up here.
Nice.
Still 8 minutes to go in this ball game.
Yeah.
Still a long way from over. Are we in this ball game? If the Missiles defense can get another stop here. Livingood gonna sub out here.
Yeah, this game isn't over. The Missiles got to stay solid here and finish this game.
Missiles 2 timeouts remaining. Pawnee still with all 3. Ward, shotgun formation.
You don't want to see these moments where it's almost like we get too relaxed on offense or defense. We got to just keep playing our game.
Ward drops back to pass. Going to be pressured by Adamek, and then going to be sacked by Promenschenkel.
Assisted by his own teammate there a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to pick him up at one moment and try and carry him down the field.
Promenschenkel and Adamek had the initial pressure. Loss of 5 there. So second down and 15, ball back to the Missile 30-yard line now. One more defensive stop and you'll feel pretty good about yourself here, Kurt. 7:20 and counting here in this fourth quarter. As timeout Pawnee, so we'll take one with them. 7:17 to go in the ballgame. Milledgeville 30, Pawnee 12. We'll be back on your sports leader WCCI after the 60-second timeout.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Barkley Bills Company, a hat brand built on 2 staples, comfort and style, specializing in snapback trucker-style caps. Check out the selection or consider customs to build your business at barkleybillsco.com. Don't let the hat rack fool you. There's always room for one more barkleybillsco.com hat. Wishing good luck to all athletes this season.
School, 2nd and 15 coming out of the timeout here. Ball on the Missile's 30-yard line. Ward, shotgun formation. Coin goes in motion. Ward, drop back to pass. Going to be pressured by Promachinkle. Now rolls to his left and gets Fulton. Gain close to 10 yards there. Knocked out of bounds by Johnson.
Taken down out of bounds by number 14, Connor Johnson.
Gain about 8 there. So 3rd down and 7 now. So again, got out of bounds, so the clock does not move. Ward coming back to the huddle. Ward, shotgun formation, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. 7:09 to go in this 3rd quarter. Ball on the Missile 22-yard line. Ward takes a snap, now drops it back to pass. Has some time, gets it complete to
Complete
Clark.
out of bounds.
Going to be a 1st down. Go for about 9 to Clark.
Thought Ward wanted a man to go in motion there. He was signaling, never came in motion, but still able to kind of isolate there on the sideline. Kind of just run that out stick play to the 1st down marker, get the 1st down.
1st and 10 for the Indians. Ball on the Missile looks like to be about 12-yard line, 13 maybe, 13-yard line. Once again, got out of bounds, so the clock stops again. 7:08 to go here in this 4th quarter. Clark. Gonna be almost a delayed snap. I did not see what happened there. Clark rolling, throwing, incomplete. Boy, he almost made a spectacular throw there. Put it on the hands. It was at Clark.
Yeah.
Pass falls incomplete. We got an injury. Looks like Clark falling down there.
I'm not sure what happened. The play was moving before the quarterback had
That's what I
snap
wondered.
got caught up on something that I didn't see. Or
That's what it's like. You can't have a delayed snap.
No.
That's what it looked like. Timeout for an injury. We'll take one with them. 7:02 here to go in the ballgame. Milledgeville 30, Pawnee 12. We'll be back in 60 seconds on your sports leader WCCI. Welcome back here to Pawnee High School. It was Clark, good to see you. Walked up under his own power there. Like a shoulder injury or something, but yeah. As we resume action, 2nd and 10 for the Indians. Ball on the Missile 13-yard line. 7:02 to go in this ball game. See, the Missiles defense can step up here. One more series, Kurt.
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to take. Definitely need this stop here.
Still waiting, not sure what we're...
Play coming in now from quarterback Ward.
Play clock's down to 5. They're going to have to hustle.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to get this off. Maybe they will. They do.
Got
Clark does get it off with 1 second to go. And, boy, 2 coin. Pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, under pressure, he did a nice job, did Ward, of stepping up there to create some space. He kind of threw a rocket there to a person about 4 yards away.
3rd and 10, 6:59 to go in this ball game. Still on the Missiles 13-yard line. Beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Pawnee, Illinois. Missiles be back on the road. Another long road trip next week to Decatur Unity Christian.
Yeah, Missiles are going to have to come back and prepare another week and get back on the bus for another Saturday game. Long trip down to Decatur.
And he's got Fulton wide open. 13-yard touchdown. Ward did a good job extending the play. And the Indians are not out of this, Kurt.
No, that completion and touchdown definitely keeps them in this game. Their defense is going to have to step up and make a stop for them, but the unsure hands of the Missile offense this game is kind of going to make this interesting.
So 6:53 to go. 30-18 ball game now. Ward to Fulton. Now the 2-point conversion under center. Ward's going to drop back to pass, and he's got a guy incomplete. 2-point conversion, no good. 6:53 to go in the ball game. Milledgeville 30, Pawnee 18. We'll be back in 60 seconds on your sports leader, WCCI.
Looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair services? Call Adams Experts in Quincy at 217-214-3423 for fast, friendly, and affordable assistance. We make technology work. That's Adams Experts, your go-to when your computer goes down.
Come back here to Pawnee. Got to expect an onside kick here, Kurt.
Yeah, Pawnee needs the ball back. Milledgeville's got to be ready with their hands team up front.
Fegan set to kick it off. And nope, going to be just a pooch kick to Johnson. He's going to receive about his own 25-ish. And going to be nicely covered there by the Pawnee special teams. Most important thing, they held onto the ball.
Held onto the ball. You know, expecting the onside kick there, as soon as he kicked it deep, I did kind of think, you know, we've still put up 30 points, but I think they're trusting their defense and saying, hey, Milledgeville might give us the ball here.
Yeah, that's true. So 1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on their own 29-yard line. 6:46 to go. Need the clock to start moving here, Kurt.
Yeah.
McKenna under center, I formation behind him. Hand it to Johnson. Johnson. Good gain on first down. Gain of about 5. We'll take that.
Yeah, say we should just do that every time. It's that simple.
Give him 4. 2nd down and 6. Ball on the 34. Oh, yep. Now you want to be very patient running these plays
Yep.
in and out of the huddle.
No hurry here. Stay in bounds. And I don't know if I've said this yet, but we should hold on to the football.
Wise decision. Double tight end set, I formation. Tom Smith and Johnson in the backfield behind McKenna. Be a quick hitter to Mike and Tom Smith, and he almost gets tackled by the ref. Who goes down. We'll hope
Official
he's
is down.
okay.
Hope he's okay.
Boy, he was.
I think he's just taking a second here.
Yeah, let's hope.
Stop by number 35, Colin Chevalier.
Tom Smith gain of about 10 on the play on the official down. So yeah, we're hope he's okay. Like him collided with Mike and a Pawnee defender. Everybody gives him a hand as he gets back to his feet. Gain of 10 there for Mike and Tom Smith. More importantly, a first down.
For a second, I thought he was going to milk that and do like a kip up. I think he just needed some time to get stretched out there. Good run by Micah Tom Smith. I honestly, truthfully, didn't know Micah had the ball, so that was
good play design there by Coach Grenoble.
Yeah.
First and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on their own 45-yard line. 5:45 and counting in the ball game here. Nye and Johnson now in the backfield behind McKenna. Hand it to Johnson. Gain of 1, maybe 2.
Number 14, Connor Johnson with the carry. Stopped by a
Where
tribe.
they mark it. Stopped by a tribe of Indians. I like to play on words of the mascot there.
Yeah.
2 for Johnson. There's an Indian tribal round here, I do believe. Second down and 8. Local legend has it anyway.
Yeah, I've heard a story on the way up here.
Second down and 8. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Missiles have it second and 8. Ball on their own 47-yard line. Still got 10 seconds. They're snapping it a little early for my liking here, Kurt. But yeah, pitch to Johnson. Johnson out the left side. Nicely sniffed out. Going to be 3rd and long here for the Missiles. I might have lost a yard.
Yeah, I think he went backwards slightly there. Felt kind of held up on our blocks there. They've got to finish that play. It's crunch time, people.
We'll bring up 3rd down for the Missiles.
About for no game. About 3rd and 8 again. So give it right back at the line of scrimmage. Johnson comes out now. Micah back in. 4:20 to go. This could bleed a little more off this play clock. They snapped that one with 10 or 12 seconds left on it. No, you don't want to be too stagnant, but time is your friend.
Bryson needs to go up there, make sure everybody's set.
Pistol formation for McKenna. Nye behind him. Swinging out to Spencer Nye, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield nicely. There by 47, Walker.
With the carry. Stopped by number 47, Grant Walker.
And the Indians going to get the ball back here. I believe the Missiles are going to have to punt.
Bring up Missiles 4th down.
That one went for a loss of 3 there.
Pawnee's going to take a timeout here.
So 3:47 to go in the ball game. Milledgeville 30, Pawnee 18. We'll be back in here, Sports Leader WCCI, after this 30-second timeout. Back here to Pawnee High School, 4th and 11. Pawnee has 1 timeout remaining. 3:47 to go in the ball game. Just hope for a good snap, and hopefully Dalton can put one deep in their territory here, Kurt.
Yeah, we need Dalton to have the punt of his life here. Send him back. Need to get the snap off.
McKenna,
blocks.
the long snapper. Ward back to receive the kick here for the Indians. 4th and 11. Good snap. Dalton gets it away. Short kick. Gonna die inside the Missiles 40-yard, or the Pawnee 40-yard line, about the 37, 38-yard line or so. So 3:42 to go. Like I said, this ball game's still not over.
Yeah.
Not with this Pawnee passing attack.
Yeah, they've been impressive. Talked about it. They're young. Quarterback shows a lot of promise. Seems to really run the offense well. Showed a lot of nice times where he stepped up inside of pressure. Made some smart decisions. Defense has got to step up here. It's on the defense now.
1st and 10 for the Indians. Ward, shotgun formation. 3 to the right. Ward going to be pressured by Promanchenko. Now pressured and intercepted by Nye. Spencer Nye is going to have his second pick 6 of the ball game for the Missile touchdown. Was that Living Good that got the shot on Ward?
Living Good with the pressure initially. Nye stepped up, read his eyes. Pick 6 for Spencer Nye again. I should talk people up more often.
So the Missile defense, that was the story of the day for the most part. They were put in a lot of bad situations, Kurt, and they held their own.
Yeah, you hear the expression bend but don't break, and I think that's what our defense did today. And we bent at times, but we never broke totally.
That was about about a 30-yard interception return. 2-point conversion awaits. 3:33 to go in the ball game. Missiles now lead 36-18. McKenna, shotgun formation. 1-3 to the left, 1 to the right. Oh, gonna take a timeout. Did not get the play off. Clock was winding down. So that will take a 30-second timeout. Be right back on your sports leader, WCCI.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Back here, your sports leader WCCI. Missiles going for 2. 3:33 to go in the ball game. Milledgeville 36, Pawnee 18. McKenna, shotgun formation.
Low snap.
Low snap, looking to Worsema. Pass incomplete, broken up. 3:33 to go in the ball game. Milledgeville 36, Pawnee 18. We'll be back on your sports leader WCCI for the 60-second timeout.
Area teams this season stop in for a cold drink Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 1 a.m. with happy hour 4 to 6. Then Saturday, 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. You can watch the game there today. If you aren't there, get there. And Sunday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Watering Hole says good luck to all area teams.
On game, Kurt.
Yeah.
Give your little tidbit that you just said there off air.
My dad texted me, so like I said, he's in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, watching my nephew who plays for the Augustana University Vikings out there in Sioux Falls. They play 15-minute quarters at the college level. They started at 1 o'clock. They are done with that game.
We still have 3:33 to go. We have 4 or 5 more possessions.
Yeah.
Adamek to kick. Going to be picked up by Ward about the 15-yard line. It's away from Living Good. Running on the sideline. Gets away from another.
From another tackle.
Finally brought down there by McKenna.
Was able to avoid Living Good and Miners there. Bryce McKenna able to bring him down.
We did run 11 seconds off the clock on the return.
More kickoffs, please.
3:22 to go in the ball game. 1st and 10 for the Indians. Ball on their own 38-yard line. Ward, shotgun formation, drops back to pass. Gets it to Coyne, but he drops it incomplete, and Spencer Nye takes out an official over
Another
here.
official down.
Inadvertent there, tying
Yeah.
it. But he
Pops right back up.
Yep, good to see. So that's one thing we need more of.
Yeah.
Anybody out there that wants to get involved in the game, think about officiating.
Yeah, if you're even thinking about it, give it a try.
You're going to see more Thursday games, more Saturday games, just
Yep.
because of the official shortage. There's clinics all over. They're really pushing for it.
And guess
Former
what?
player, the way to get back involved in the game.
And because of it, they're paying more. So
yes,
they're making it worth your time. I've seen the checks.
2nd down and 10 for the Indians. Ward shotgun formation, looking left. Prom and Schinkel's going to get him. That's Jacobs, I believe, 2nd or 3rd sack of the ball game. Jacob, the big sack there, loss of about 10 on the play. I heard the Corinne Nye sound from on the sideline. She's got about a loss of about 11 on that play.
Corinne Nye, the Spirit Squad sponsor, the one-woman Spirit Squad over there today.
3rd down and 23. Lost about 13 on that play. Down to the final 2:35 in this ball game. Missiles. Boy, it wasn't pretty, Kurt, but looking like they're going to get their 6th win of the year.
Home. Yep.
Stay tuned. There's a bad snap. First bad snap we've had of the day. Ball still loose, and I think the Missiles have it. Ward just could not come away with the ball, and Living Good comes up with the recovery. And the Missiles will have it 1st and 10 inside the 15, about the 13-yard line. So 2nd turnover of the day.
Yeah. Mishandled snap, unable to fall back down on it.
Send some guys. We'll do the player of the game after we wrap up the CCI broadcast here this afternoon. Then we'll stick with the YouTube channel. We'll have the post-game show, maybe an interview. Player of the game. We're not sure who it's going to go to today.
Yeah, if you got ideas, let us know.
1st and 10 for the Missiles. We'll see just one timeout remaining for the Indians. McKenna under center. Just hand it to Tom Smith. Tom Smith's going to rumble 14 yards for the Missile touchdown. Got it through the crease. One you're kind of selling out, trying to stop it and make one man miss, and Tom Smith is in for another Missile touchdown today.
Mike just had to make kind of one guy miss on the outside there and was able to run it into the pylon in the corner there and score for the Missiles.
This game is going to look like a lot more impressive win for the Missiles than it really was, Kurt. They now lead 42-18.
This score doesn't show how this game went. If you want to talk about player of the game, the defense only giving up 18 points. That's the things that the offense gave up. That's pretty impressive.
McKenna under center. Missiles go for 2. Sipperly going to get a carry. We're going to be knocked short. 2-point conversion, no good, as Peyton Sipperly with a carry. 2-point, no good. 2:14 to go in the ball game. Milledgeville 42, Pawnee 18. We'll be back on your sports leader WCCI after this quick timeout.
Unless they give us something crazy, I would say Prom and Schenkel. Maybe.
Well, we've had a few of these games, Kurt, where the clock.
Yeah, just doesn't seem like it wants to move.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the operator's hitting start down there. But we're already almost 2 hours and 40 minutes in.
Yeah.
Adamick, squib kick, ball loose, covered up nicely there by the Indians. Lineman 33. Rice recovering it. So Pawnee gonna have to regroup. Like I said, they really battled today here, Kurt. This was not an easy victory for the Missiles, as the scoreboard might indicate. But they regroup. They'll fall to 4-3. They're at South Fork next week. South Fork had a big game today. I've not heard if they won or lost. They were playing Martinsville. So at South Fork next week, and then at Metro East, who is 2-5 on the year. So Pawnee should be a playoff team. They get at least one more win, they'll be in for sure, I would think. And P2, you're sitting in a lot better spot here. But yeah,
it's good to see this 8-man game picking up and more names coming out there and making a name for themselves and making playoff pushes.
Oh, ball out. Clark fumbled it. Or Clark was the quarterback, new quarterback in there, handed it to Adamico, and the Missiles are going to recover. So
that will officially seal the deal.
Ball issues here. Not sure who recovered it for the Missiles.
I think Spencer Nye ended up on top of it.
So it should be maybe a kneel down situation here, I do believe. We shall see. Do the Missiles have a fourth quarterback they're going to throw out there today?
Okay, let somebody else take a chance there behind the center. Take a knee.
No props to Bryce McKenna, which he's already had the player game as well. We like to spread it around. Spencer Nyes had a heck of a game. Micah Thompson, they've all won it. But really props to Bryce McKenna for stepping in today and coming up big, running the offense.
Got to assume that kid came in and had no idea he was going to be playing quarterback today.
McKenna takes a knee. It's down to the final 2 minutes, so it looks like the Missiles.
We got people getting votes for player of the game here. I got a couple people saying just straight up the defense.
The ball boy over there. Who's our ball boy?
I think it's Kyson Francis.
Kyson, we have a vote for him there. That's a
twist.
Couple more knees away here. 1:35 to go. Like the Missiles will be back in action next Saturday, 2 o'clock start down at Decatur Unity Christian. The Missiles looking for some revenge after dropping a tough one down there in a monsoon last year at Decatur. Hoping for some little better weather. I believe Brooks is going to go and at least do the stream. Me and you are out next week.
Yeah, volleyball team's got a tournament next week, so I won't be able to, next weekend, so I won't be able to make it. But
volleyball, and I got the Northwest Illinois Sports Hall of Fame banquet inducting the 68 Milledgeville football team into the Hall of Fame next weekend. But yeah, so Brooks could be a one-man band next week. Whether he's going to brave it and do some audio or just do a stream.
Yeah.
I believe he's going to come up with something for you guys that appreciate to watch. And it's 48 seconds remaining here. One more knee. 10 seconds on the play clock. McKenna knees it, and that's going to be it. Your final here in this one. Milledgeville 42. Pawnee 18. As the Missiles just... You survived and got a win, Kurt. That's about all you can say for this game.
We're going to get back on the bus with a win. We can't sit here in these seats and say the game was pretty by any means and that we really just came out and dominated. But, hey, a win's a win. We needed the rebound from the Amboy thing, but keep building, keep learning, do what you need to do.
Yep, we'll go over the stats here quickly. First for the Indians, we had Coyne, 4 carries, 4 yards. Ward, 10 carries, 28 yards, and a touchdown. Ward, 7 carries for minus 22 yards. Rice, 1 carry for 2. Through the air, Caden Ward, the young sophomore quarterback, very impressive, 26 for 37 with a couple of touchdown passes, 2 interceptions for 230 yards through the air for Ward. Receiving, Fulton with 2 of those touchdown catches for 69 yards. Coyne, 9 for 68. Wart 10 for 93, Clark 2 for 6, and Rice 1 catch for 0 yards. 4 penalties for 30 yards. The Indians, they ended up with 3 turnovers. Now for the Missiles, Johnson 7 carries for 24, Tom Smith 13 for 110 and 2 touchdowns. McKenna, 2 carries for -3. Spencer Nye, 8 carries, 36 yards, 2 pick sixes for Spencer Nye. He's had a habit of that this year, Kurt. He's done that a couple different times. I know.
Yeah.
Being a ball hawk out there, so it's not something you think he would be all that great at in coverage, but he's got a nose for the ball.
He does. Spencer's the type of kid that always finds himself in the play and around the ball. So he stepped up, made a few key big plays. That early one especially, when it just everybody was stagnant and nothing good was going for either team. So that first one he stepped up and took to the house. That was a big play for the Missiles.
Yep, Evan Shank, 4 carries for 1 yard through the air. Evan was 0 for 2, 0 yards. McKenna, 6 for 12 through the air, 96 yards, 2 touchdown passes. So I can't say enough about him stepping up. Like I said, he did not get many reps at the quarterback.
Yeah.
Did a nice job running the offense here once he came in. Johnson's 1 catch, 52 yards, but it was a big one, a touchdown. Living Good, 2 for 34 yards. Tom Smith, 1 catch for 0 yards. Spencer Nye, 1 for -3. Bryson Worsama, 1 catch, 13 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, it was a big one, though, too. One catch that was a big one.
5 penalties for 45 yards, but 5 turnovers, and it feels like it could have been 6 or 7, Kurt. The Missiles very sloppy with the ball today.
Say 5 is how many we gave up.
Yes.
That we put on the floor. So that's something that needs to be addressed and talked about. But, we came out here with a win. That's
hasn't been an issue all year, but today it was for some reason.
Yep. Came out with a win, and you got to win the ugly ones sometimes, too. That's the game. That's sports. So.
Yep, absolutely. So that's going to wrap up our WCCI coverage. Kurt, thanks for joining me here today. And
thanks for having me.
Thanks for my engineer back in the studio, Ashley, for making it through this broadcast. It's not great reception down here in Pawnee, but we thank Pawnee as well for their nice hospitality. So going to wrap up our WCCI. You can stay tuned on the YouTube stream. We'll be back there with the player of the game and some interviews as well. So once again, your final here from Pawnee, Milledgeville 42, Pawnee 18. We'll be back. High School, Kyle Leach, on the YouTube postgame show, the Selman Electric postgame show, as the Milledgeville Missiles get a big win here today on the road over Pawnee, 42-18, and a game, Jacob, as we're joined by the player of the game, Selman Electric player of the game, Jacob Promenschinkel. You're a defensive menace out there all game in the backfield. Did a nice job on the offensive line for the Missiles as well. But 42-18 does not indicate how close this game was for most of the ball game here today, Jacob.
No, it felt a lot closer than that the whole game. I feel like, honestly, we played decent, but we were kind of flat, I feel like.
Yep, a little flat there to start things, and not many teams, you got to give credit to Evan Shank, Bryce McKenna, not many teams can win on the road against a 4-2 team with your third-string quarterback, but just talk about those two stepping up today.
Yeah, Evan, obviously a little nervous. We tried to protect him the best we can, but it was a boot that ultimately got him, and it sucks he went down, but Bryce McKenna stepped up. He played pretty good. Obviously, it's not his starting spot, so it was rough for him, but he did good. We all kind of came together in the face of adversity, and I feel like we did all right with our third-string quarterback in.
Yep, facing a lot of passing attack. This game just would not move along there. So all the passing that Pawnee did, and when they did complete, it seemed like they get out of bounds. But you, Dalton, Carter Livingood did a good job getting pressure. Talk about the defensive line here today.
The D-line, I feel like, honestly, this might be my best game of the season. We all played good. I feel like we just had a chemistry there between us that wasn't there for any other game, and it felt really nice. It was really good feeling when we get a sack or something or a good tackle for loss. It just felt really, really nice. I feel like the D-line played a huge part in this game, and I feel like we played really, really good.
Yeah, a little wake-up call. Coming off a loss to Amboy, had to feel, and then a Saturday game to boot. This week had to feel like a really long week to get to play another game.
Yeah, it was long. After Amboy, we had Robo talk to us in the locker room, let's just say that, and we were doing things differently at practice this week. A lot more conditioning,
yoga, I'm sure, something like that.
A lot of stretching, everything. It was different at practice this week. It made the week feel really, really long, but I think it paid off in the end.
Yep, nobody likes to lose. Amboy, a very good team, but yeah, you bounce back, and sometimes the loss is maybe a little extra motivation to refocus.
Yep,
and
for sure.
All the goals still out ahead of you guys. All right, well, Jacob Promenschinkel, our player of the game, unofficially 3 sacks today in the afternoon here at Pawnee High School. He gets the Selman Electric player of the game. Congratulations, Jacob, and
Thanks so much.
Good luck next Saturday at Decatur.
Thank you.
All right, that's going to wrap up our post-game coverage from Pawnee here today. For Kurt Folk, I'm Kyle Leach. Thank you for listening. The Missiles get a 42-18 win. I'm going to thank our sponsors here quick as well. Kurt, you can even jump back on if you want to say any final goodbyes, but our sponsors, thank you as well. Milledgeville State Bank, providing the banking products you need with the service you deserve. A community bank serving Milledgeville since 1942. The Millwheel Tavern, cold drinks, great food, better stories. Home of the best pork tenderloin and birthplace of the Millwheel. And call them for their event room available for banquets, parties, and specials occasions. A lot of Christmas parties coming up. Give Kurt a call and reserve a spot at the Millwheel Tavern. Selman Electric, for all your electrical needs. Call Chad at Selman Electric. And they sponsor our player of the game as well, so thank you, Chad. Gibbs Drywall, applied by experts, satisfaction guaranteed. Bushman Service, full-service auto repair and tire service center. Simply Mouse Vacations by Ashley. For all your travel needs, contact Ashley Nessemeyer. Ashley is a travel consultant focusing on Disney, but she can help you with any destination you choose. The Ruby's Coffee Coach, the area's best mobile coffee and smoothie truck, also featuring energy drinks. Find them on Facebook. So once again, I'd like to thank Brooks Wilkinson, the man behind the scenes, Caden Van Dyke for making the trek. These guys giving up their Saturday. You as well, Kurt. Thank you for joining, and we got a Missile victory. That's
going home with another W. They're going to get to drive home and ring that victory bell when they get back there, so that's always nice and fun to see. We said it was ugly. They got to win. Like you said, thank you to all the sponsors, Brooks and Caden behind us. We love doing this. We love that we can bring it to you. So everybody that makes this possible, even those of you that just listen in, thank you for joining us and being here. It's time for the Missiles to move on and prepare for next week.
Yep, next Saturday at Decatur, 2 o'clock. We'll be there for more coverage of that one, or have a stream of it anyway. So once again, your final from Pawnee, Milledgeville 42, Pawnee 18. Thank you for listening, and have a great night.